Welcome to Wet and Wild Wednesday. I'm Trisha.
I'm Ashley.
And of course, we got the Black Howard Stern in the bag.
Yeah.
And we got us a guest today. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Dan.
Dan, welcome to
Dan.
Wednesday, Dan.
Okay, so we got Dan in the house. Dan, tell us a little bit about yourself, Dan.
Yeah. Don't put me on a spot like that, man.
Like, where you from? What you like to do? Just a little bit.
Are you from here?
Ladies,
No,
man.
actually, I was raised in San Diego.
Okay.
Oh, Cali.
West Coast.
Cali.
Hey.
I tell you, I got some rude people in Cali, though. You know how many times I hang up on
Bunch
me
of
a
stuck-up
day?
motherfuckers, that's all it is.
Man.
People that think they know more than everybody
They
else.
bougie? Are they extra bougie over there?
There's got to be a better word than bougie for that.
Is that putting it into lighter terms?
That's lighter terms.
Yeah.
We just call it special.
Okay.
Special.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or more like just stuck-up assholes.
Understandable.
That's a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
gosh.
got two girls. I mean, precious things in my life.
Okay. A girl
Try to
Got you out this way.
dad.
What brings you
Girl
to North Carolina,
dad.
though? How you landed?
Yeah, how you come here of all the places?
Yo.
Family.
Okay.
All right.
Family. Different change of pace. Different lifestyle.
Okay.
I can imagine.
Okay.
I actually love it more here. I just wish the ocean was about 45 minutes closer.
Oh, yeah.
I
You
wish I
wanna
could
go
get
out
to
there
the
to the
beach
west
in
coast.
about 45 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to go out west, North Carolina, Durham area.
Yeah.
Probably.
Wilmington.
Well, I
Yeah,
think we
women
all
Outer
want to go
Banks.
to the water
Yeah.
in the sand.
Yeah.
Beach me, please.
See, I would be fishing, so I mean, I'm not one for laying out on the beach because
Yeah.
that's just not my kind. I'll burn like a damn lobster, so.
I'm,
So do you go to the lake or anything like that to go fishing?
Oh, yeah. Go fishing at the lake, take the girls. Got a pond actually right behind my house, so I go there a lot.
I mean, I guess that's about as close as you gonna get to the ocean for
water.
now.
Jump on the four-wheeler.
I thought you were going to say that's as close as you're going to get to a woman, Dan. That's my word.
I mean,
That's what you gotta watch.
at least something's wet.
Smash.
that was
Yo, the
crazy.
The splash grounds are always open down at the pond.
Okay.
There's always some stuff out there splashing around in that water.
It just ain't me. Too many damn snapping
You
turtles.
ain't by yourself, man. You ain't by yourself.
I'm not trying to lose no fingers and toes in that turkey thing, man.
He said snapping turtle.
I just haven't think we had that.
I thought y'all had some questions.
We do.
That's funny.
I love it out here. It's a whole different pace. It's quieter,
Right.
slower. People are.
I've never been out west, but I just want to go and see what, like the lifestyle difference, because I do know there is a big difference.
It's fast.
But I have heard in like me working like the industry I work in, I do talk to a lot of people on the West Coast, and they're just rude. They're like, "Oh, you're so nice and you're so sweet," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's I guess what they
'Cause
say
you're an
Southern
asshole.
hospitality." Because I guess you know how most people say we're nicer over here, but
Y'all assholes is rude, so y'all should learn from us. Be nice to the
It's a
people.
whole different mixing pot. A whole different mixing
I'll get in
pot.
a
you
fight if
you
I
probably
move over
gotta be
there.
hard to live out there on the West Coast, though, don't you?
Yeah.
You
You
can't just
you gotta
be-
have thick skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dan, from my research about you, you grew up in almost a predominantly black area. Is that true?
I did. I grew up down the street. Well, grew up in Navy housing for a while,
Right.
and then moved to the other side of the neighborhood, which it was a little bit more rough
Right.
around the edges.
Right.
Thuggish.
Right. So Dan,
Let's just
Dan
say-
look like he got a little thuggish in him, though.
Let's just say
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I
let's just say
mean,
there
being
was-
from where he's from, I probably wouldn't expect nothing else but him for it to be a little thuggish. Cause motherfucker run up on you, hey.
Let's just say when you hear a gunshot, you better duck. It's
Yeah.
not because people want to shoot and have a little bit of fun. It's usually because
Somebody getting shot at.
somebody's getting shot at.
Yeah.
Oh, we done been in the predicaments before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the
Yeah.
cops stopped cleaning up the bodies after a while.
Oh God. Yeah, we don't need to go to Cali.
No, it's just, like everywhere. There's certain neighborhoods you just...
Don't need
Yeah,
to.
and I
You
see
just
that.
don't need to go.
Yeah, I see that a lot too when they do like those documentary things. Like, oh, don't go over there. Don't go over there past this time. If the sun ain't up, you better not be over there. Type thing.
You know what? I did a
I'm
lot
talking
of...
about Mississippi, Alabama area.
No, I mean like I ain't talking about sundown towns. I'm talking about if it ain't daylight outside, some of them
Yeah.
neighborhoods you don't
gonna
need to go
get
through
red.
because you gonna get raped, robbed, or something.
Now, I did a lot of work in my late teens in some very tough neighborhoods. And, getting the neighbors coming out going like, son, why the hell are you out here? And you're like, I'm just working over here at this house. And they're like, sun goes down in 45 minutes, get your ass out of here. It's like, thank you, sir. Duly noted. I'm out.
Y'all didn't
I
see
feel
the
you.
pointing of the finger, though. You know what I mean?
I see them, Dooley.
Yo, I'm out of here.
Time to go. I mean, but
Yeah.
Now, my parents worked really, really hard to get us out of those situations, and they did a
Right.
very, very
Yeah.
good job doing so.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
So being that you were in a predominantly black area, the question comes up. Ashley, I already know I'm going. I see you cheesing.
go ahead.
Have
girl,
you
go
ever
ahead, girl.
dipped in the
Chocolate?
chocolate?
You mean the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice?
Find out.
Well, I don't know nothing about that because I'm light skinned. So.
He only know because of Snoop Dogg. I'm
Yeah.
joking.
Snoop and Eazy-E.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And that was good growing up out there. I mean, I must have missed a lot growing up here, so. I found my way back. You know?
Yeah, no doubt, though. That's what's up. How was the experience, though? You know what I mean? Did you have a hood? Did you have a middle class? Or did you have one of them Bel Air? You look like you had a Bel Air, though, for real. And you had a Harley Davidson.
I wish I had. No, I'm scared of bikes, so.
Me too.
No.
I am too, though. I am too.
I wish I had a Bel Air. I mean,
No, that's
69
right.
Chevelle is more my thing, but. No, I mean, we went into a better middle class area next to a nicer school. I mean,
Right.
but parents could afford to take us to the
Was you talking
Ritchie
about-
side.
No, I'm talking about.
Was you talking about
I'm
women?
talking about, yeah, what
He
you
was
talking-
comparing them. He was talking about women.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were still talking about neighborhoods.
I forgot who I was talking to.
first too, but then I was thinking what he was
that
saying.
goes to show that
Then I
that
was like,
mulatto
wait a
popped
minute.
out of you too.
Oh, Lord.
But not for real, dog.
Now, does it matter if
He
a
was
woman has
wondering-
money or
No,
not?
it's a type though. It's a type.
He was wondering if you have been with a
Yeah, like-
outside of your race.
Yeah.
Like, was she like a bougie outside of your
bougie?
race?
Yeah.
Was she,
Was she-
No,
Was she
no,
ratchet? Was she
regular? We'll call it a regular girl.
Okay.
so your average black girl?
Okay. She didn't scare you.
Everybody's scared.
Oh
I
God.
mean, I'm surprised I'm not sitting in the corner right now.
Lord have mercy.
It's our first time for everything.
Oh gosh, that's crazy.
But no, like,
I mean, I've been with the same woman for 19 years. So.
Okay.
that
Alright.
takes hard work and dedication.
It
now.
does.
Oh my God. that is a
Applause to
job.
you and her.
It is.
Yes.
Kind of, sorta now.
We not listening to him.
uh-oh.
That was a good one. You let everything happen first with the applause. And then kind of sorta. I like that. That was good.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. Man, we're so glad you came up here though to join the ladies, the cast of Wet and Wild Wednesday.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for
Yeah,
having me.
absolutely.
So far, before we even started this joint, man, we've been having fun, man. You know what I mean? Like I was telling these ladies, I feel like I ran across you. You're a great comedian, and hopefully one day you feel like it. We try to get you a little stand-up something, a gig, just to be you. You know what I mean? Hopefully, eventually.
But
anyway,
I do got a question though
yeah.
to the guys, cause I can't
Uh-oh.
I can't answer because I've never.
Okay.
Is there a difference when you do deal with other races, like sexually and like all of that? Is there a difference?
See, I wouldn't even have thought of that. I would have just thought family.
But I'm just saying, like, yeah, like.
Like, is it all the same hole?
I don't
It's
know.
like a difference. Like,
but it is though, ain't it? It's all the same. It's just the personality that makes
so
the
the
difference,
personality
right?
only make it different.
I mean, the only thing that's different is like the face.
That's it. That's it. That is
Still got titties. Still got a vajayjay.
It works for me.
I mean, some people say like there's a I don't know. I'm not a man, but they say there's a difference. I don't know what the difference is. How there could even really be a difference. I mean, unless she do special tricks or something.
It's not.
I mean, if you're an acrobat, you're an acrobat, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, what would be that difference?
Yeah. I mean,
Fuck, I don't know. Like I've been said, I've been with the
Or
same woman for
is it
19
based
years.
off of just how that
he
person?
said he don't know no different. He been with the same one for 19 years. He don't know
I'm
no
gonna say it
different.
again. I'm gonna answer this for men.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That have transition themselves through different
Origins.
origins of women. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
I like that word.
And I can know it's my dad always told me, you know, a hole's a hole, brother. You know.
It is, but there is a difference in each one of those holes, right? All jokes. I'm sorry, ladies, but I'm gonna say it a little bit different. There's a little bit. The difference is this, though. The mindset with it. You know what I mean? If prostitutes can't have a book smart brain out there being a prostitute, right? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just leave it like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Next.
Well, next question.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
I like that. He came up with one. Huh? How much though?
Hey.
Yeah.
As much as it damn well can.
Look, we'd be here forever trying to answer that.
No, we won't.
Shoot, because we be
Until
over
he
here
gets
trying to.
tired.
Trying to digest how much he
But
chucked.
how can he chuck until he gets tired? Is it a good day or is it a bad day?
Listen.
Like,
I'm gonna tell you something. I got one.
what's up?
So, in relationships, what do you prefer? Do you want a independent woman that don't really need you, or do you want a woman that needs you and even though she can be independent, she don't ever try to boast for it to be, I'm independent.
How about we change that to just straight honest?
Okay.
An honest woman.
Okay.
So
I
do
like
you,
that.
Do you want an honest woman that's independent that don't need you?
I would just rather have an honest woman.
So you would rather have an honest
And
woman
she
that
said,
don't
hey,
need you?
I don't need you today, but I need you tomorrow, then. That's honest, right?
I like that. Yo, that was good.
It's not like,
yeah.
hey, I love you, but I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, no doubt. You know what? I think that probably is by far the best one to have, honest like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think for us older generation,
That's
I think
right.
it is
Yeah.
definitely different. I mean,
Yes.
yeah, everybody fucks around, but
Right.
is it
No.
right? No, absolutely not.
Why not? If that's not really your woman, she could tell you to leave and come home or come when she want to. Why? What you mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess if it's a one night stand, it's just a one night stand.
Well, it could be a 3-night stand. Shit.
True. You know,
Monday, Wednesday, Friday night stand.
you just hopefully don't want to go after Billy.
Yeah, you're right. That means I'm going home every night. I like that.
Man.
They probably don't know who Billy is, though.
Billy's just a made up motherfucker that was there before you.
That's I knew who Billy was. I knew it.
No, let me tell you who Billy is.
Who was Billy?
Billy is Duke Power, rent, gas, water, grocery. Bill, Billy, I'm gone.
Hey, Billy, you can come over once a week, buddy.
So if Billy gonna come after you ain't full.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Just don't come.
Yeah.
Just don't come over when I'm at work.
I know, right? You do not get a key. Yeah, that's funny. That's what's up.
That's
Billy.
crazy.
I'm joking though.
I know.
I don't have a problem with, you know what I mean, going and have phone rent, Duke Power, water. I like to pay bills, you know what I mean? It makes me feel productive. You know what I mean? But
I don't want to pay somebody else's bills just to pay bills for some.
there you
nookie.
go. You exactly right. Now, don't get me wrong, man. I'm at the age I pay your cell phone bill if you like that.
You want to pay my cell phone bill?
No, I do not.
Oh God!
I mean, shit. I'll be the big spoon. You be my little spoon.
No, not at all. Not at all. We
He said he trying to get his bill paid. What you mean?
You talking about paying
He
bills?
might be trying to ask one of you.
He said he gonna cook for you. What you need?
I do cook.
See?
Okay,
Y'all
not a
didn't
lot
know
of men
that?
cook.
Right.
Not a lot
I like a man that can cook. What you like to cook?
I know how to do some laundry too.
Oh, yeah, you do laundry? Do you fold it and put it up?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I did like 4. I did 4 months today.
What?
Yeah, in between some gardening
Yeah.
and
You want to come to my house?
Ah.
I got some laundry that I need folded.
She said it ain't even on nothing like that. She
No,
got some laundry.
You just said you like to do the one thing that I
This
absolutely
is
hate.
the time, Billy.
I cannot stand.
This the time, Billy. That's how you can
I cannot stand folding laundry. I will wash and dry that shit and leave it in the hamper.
but,
I'm folding
but see,
clothes.
as soon as you pull it out the dryer, you just
That's the
fold
perfect
that
time to do
motherfucker.
it. Yeah, that's the perfect time to do it.
Hey,
It's
You get-
hard
you get
sometimes.
wrinkles. It's done.
It's hard
Then you know what?
sometimes.
You tell one of the kids to do it. Hey, get your ass
Listen.
over here and fold these clothes.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, listen, Janice
Get an ice cream
Mayo.
after it.
Me and Ashley need a house call. We got some laundry
For real,
you.
it's been about a good 10, 11 years since you pulled up and folded any of my laundry. Pull
Ashley's
up,
mama,
please.
Ashley's mama, when we were next door neighbors, she used to come over there. She'd do Ashley laundry folded up, right? Like we wash it, but her mama would come over and get the baskets folded up. She come to my house one time too. I was like, oh yeah, I was excited. She come over there and did my laundry. Boy,
Yeah.
I'm trying to
There-
tell you.
There better be some food ready on the table because
I know, that's right.
Look, she came over there to spend time with the kids.
I'm always hungry.
And her reasoning
Me
for
too.
doing it was because I knew you wasn't going to, and I wasn't about to sit here because I know the next time I come over here, that same basket gonna be sitting right there in the floor, and it might. Don't judge me.
I mean, who-
They are clean.
You know who you sound like? You sound like Carly B. That when she came out that little retarded ass song. I don't cook. I don't clean. You know, come on.
Look now, I
I'm
mean,
not a woman. I'm a drama queen.
it's not even that I don't. It's not that I don't do it. I just don't like to do it. I will fold them.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong.
I mean, who in their right mind
In
really
about 2
wants to do
business
laundry?
days.
Nobody.
I
wants to
pretty
do
much
laundry.
rather
Which is
wash
true, though.
and just
Which is
wear it
true.
and throw it away and get something else.
I wish we had disposable clothes. I ain't gonna lie. I wish we did.
That's
Yeah.
what a trash bag is.
That's right.
It costs too damn
You
much.
get a trash bag and cut some holes
That's
in
what
it.
a trash
Like
bag
in like the
is.
2000 with the poofy jackets and shit. Like trash bags.
Yeah,
It costs too damn much to just go out
Well, he
here and
said
just
go
keep
get a
buying
trash
clothes.
bag.
Hell, them motherfuckers cost too much to keep throwing them bitches away.
They are going out there.
I go buy something to put my trash in to throw that shit,
It was
all
your
of it in the
president.
trash can. Like, why?
It was our president.
You put it in a trash bag so when the trash guy picks that shit up, it don't go like this. Poof. All over the street.
I mean, I understand
But why
that.
should my pocket be the one that got to
Hurts.
pay for
Ooh.
the daggone special trash bag?
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all don't want to change. You just say you want to throw your clothes away every day.
I know. It'd be good. I ain't had to do no laundry.
Someone's got to pick the shit up. They got to get paid.
Show do. Show do.
Hey, they do get paid good money to be the trash
Yeah, they used to tell us when we were younger that trash men weren't gonna fucking be
Did
anything.
they?
Shit, they might look them trash
Motherfuckers
people.
making freaking 100K a year.
We holding on for dear life, getting paid like a motherfucker. I hold on
Look,
too.
most of them don't even get out now. They just pull up, hit a button, pick
Yeah.
up the trash can.
I'm gonna be real with you.
And look, and don't give a damn about the trash can.
$300,000 truck.
Don't give a damn about that trash can. That motherfucker be laid out in the middle of the
I'm
road.
throwing that motherfucker down too. I'm ready to go. Because they really don't get paid like that, though. I'm gonna be real honest with you.
It depends on where you're at.
Yeah, that's also what I was gonna say. North Carolina, hell, this area, trust me, I don't fit the applications for them. You know what I mean? But what I do realize is they get paid on a salary base just like school teachers and police officers. There's only certain police officers that make 50 grand, and that's nothing. You know what I mean?
And most of the time they
No,
lie.
because you
Depends
say
on
you
what.
made.
Depends on what district you in.
You wanna?
Yeah,
I
that's
made
true, too.
close,
That's
pushing
true.
close to 50. I was in the 40 range, and that
Right.
was just working at a factory job.
So you see what I'm saying, right? You know, it's like it's designed for that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Damn, I
It's
really
designed.
miss. I really miss my old job working fucking 75 hours a week, never being home and making over 100K.
But sometimes it's like, what's the line when it comes to the money though? Having time with your family or making that extra money that they gonna
Family's way
tax
more.
the hell
Family's
out
way
of you
more
on.
way more important.
Yeah, I
I'd
agree.
rather be able to spend that time with my family because in the end, I go and bust my ass for that extra 10, 12 hours. You're not going to do nothing but tax it and take it right back. So
Hell
I'm
yeah.
still going to end up with that same paycheck.
You're gonna still
I
end
would've
up with
had.
nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh, yeah.
No extra, no razzle dazzle, no nothing.
That's why I like this new job. It's 40 hours a week, no nights, No
What is
weekends.
what is 40 hours a week with no nights and no weekends?
What that feel like?
A decent paying job.
What that feel like?
The reason why they ask you that, because that's what they do. They are working constantly.
I don't know what a free weekend consists of.
Well, I mean, free weekend if you're consistent. There is no free weekend when you have kids. That's
I mean, just
They work through it. That's what they say.
that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
work through all my weekends. I'm either always a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever.
So
there's
then it's a scheduling issue with your job.
Yeah.
it's the type
Yeah.
of job.
I think a lot of jobs, they don't care about your at-home life when it comes to a lot of jobs.
No, you're there to do a job.
Because you're only there to, like you just said, there to do a job for them, and the only thing that matters to a lot of places is that you're making them money.
Right.
And
that's
yeah.
always going to be the case when you work for
That's
somebody.
exactly
Yeah.
right.
That's
So,
why you gotta.
That's right.
If you have the
Find
money to
your-
put up and do it yourself, that's
Tired
a
of
whole
working
nother
for the
story.
man.
And you know what, Dan?
But
I
you know
just
what?
I just had that
If you gotta have
conversation
your
today.
own, if you want your own thing, guess what you gotta have?
You gotta work hard.
You
and
gotta have a
some
shitload of money.
Yep,
You
you
know
gotta
what?
work to make the money so you can have your
And then
own.
you most likely might not have that
Hey,
side.
man, Dan, I just had that conversation today. I was explaining that whenever you're doing it yourself, you gotta go just as hard for your own than you do for the person you work with.
You have more to lose and you have more to
got
win.
way more to lose. You got a lot to gain. You're exactly right. But if you don't put in that overtime to get what you doing, to get to the top like the people you're working for, then you're just doing it for nothing.
I mean, you gotta work to play the game. So
got to.
I mean,
You got to.
depends on if you want the game to work for you.
Exactly right. Or you're gonna be working yourself to death for nothing.
That's the name of the game these days.
And we're trying to change that. So let's change it up a little bit since the ladies done ran out of questions for you.
We didn't say we ran out of
Well, you
questions. We
didn't
was
have
just
to.
over here
Yeah,
hanging
we were
out.
just- Dan, that
We
took
were
over the
just
show.
We were conversing.
Dan took over the show.
We were conversing,
You're right. Dan took over the show.
and that's fine. If he had something he
Dan
needed to
did good.
say,
You did
he is-
good, Dan. I'm proud of you.
I was just
Say it,
going along
say
with
it,
the
boo-boo,
flow.
say it.
Good. You did good.
Say
Dan.
say what you need to say.
I
Tell
mean,
him.
Get it out, Dan.
You like to garden? I like to garden.
I do like gardening, yes. And I know that's hard to believe. Nails and all that, yeah, all that. Like to
In
get
the
out there,
dirt.
dig in the dirt, grow my own.
Outside,
Yeah,
I don't
dirty
fuck. I don't
Dan.
fuck with the worms.
Look,
no
this
more
is gonna
like
be
that, though.
crazy. I actually like to mow my own grass.
I don't like to
I
get
see a
dirty.
lot
And
of
I'm
women. I
talking
see a
about
lot
the
of women
grass
mowing
out in
their
the
own grass.
yard.
Say that
The actual
Say that one more
grass.
time. I
You-
had to
you-
raise
you-
my
you-
glasses
you-
up so I
the
can
grass
see a
under
little
the belt.
smooth.
Oh, I
like to
paid a
get
wax
dirty.
lady for that. But the grass out in the yard, I
can't
actually
stand
do like
outside.
it. Yes.
Outside is fun.
Anywho, I be right on out there
With the push mower.
looking like whatever
I
with the
can't
push more
do it.
going to
I-
get it.
I
I
can't
love
stand
to
it.
cut grass.
Get your headphones in, you be in your own
Gone.
world.
No, I can't do it. I
Just
can't
going to
stand
get it.
outside like that.
Sweating like hell,
It's the
too.
best thing ever.
It is.
It's therapeutic,
It is,
I'm
it is,
telling you.
But I had to do it so much when I was little. I can't stand outside.
Dude, I mean, you hop on
But-
a zero turn, throw some earbuds in.
Yeah, you're right. I
Rolling across
Get
the
yourself a-
yard,
get yourself a
cutting
nice,
grass, sipping on lemonade. Hey,
Not me.
hey, I be
mean,
out there
always
going to
just
get it, cut
talking
that damn
about
grass. Don't be giving a damn. My kids be like, Mama, will you come put some clothes? I'm out here cutting fucking grass. Mind your business. I have on some shorts. Most time it's a sports bra. It's hot outside. I'm gonna be sweating.
Yeah,
Why?
I think
Put on
it's a good, like you said, it's therapeutic. You get to zone out everything when you're cutting grass. You hear nothing but that lawnmower, and then you really don't even hear the lawnmower. You're just pushing. You just
going.
pushing. Hear the
Yeah.
music in your head. You just going to get it. Like you can take all your
I
frustrations
do
out
that
just
when I go to
walking.
the gym.
And I got a riding lawnmower too, but I prefer to do the push
push
mower.
mower.
I got way too much grass for that shit. I got hopping on the zero turn just.
I have a large backyard, and I will literally push mow that, and I'll talk on the phone with her while
That's
I'm
a
doing it.
workout.
It is.
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
I be
I mean,
out there cussing because I
Yeah.
got a big,
But
a
I
big
just
patch
think it
of
looks
grass.
better when you do the push mower.
Hey, you know what,
And
man?
my zero
Hey,
turn
listen,
does
man.
a great, fantastic job.
I'm going to change this up, man. I'm going to take it back to Wet Wild on Wednesday. I don't
Take
know
it
what-
back.
I don't know
Take
what
it
y'all
back.
doing.
We're just
But
fucking
then,
around.
I got a question for you. That's
Yeah, we're
what
just
it
fucking
is.
around.
That's what it was. And then, listen, though, for real. I'm going to ask you a little a personal question on here, though. You know what I mean? Have you ever had a threesome before?
Ooh.
Huh? Hey, I didn't quite hear you, sir.
Have you ever
He said what?
had a threesome before?
No.
What?
I wonder why. You scared?
No.
I was just
Yeah, he's scared of what his wife gonna do to him. What you mean?
Bust him upside his head.
Look, I was setting up for her.
told me that, man.
He wasn't. He wasn't.
And look, I don't know her name, but I got your back.
He said, nope, next, nope,
Next. Gonna answer that one with a nope.
nope,
I
next.
didn't hear that.
What's one of the wildest places you ever performed? Yeah, no doubt. What's one of the wildest places you ever had or put on a performance sexually at?
Car's always fun. Anywhere in the car.
Yeah,
Don't matter where that is.
Yeah, in the
Like
trunk.
in the car or on the car, does that count as part of the car?
That's part of the car.
Okay.
Okay.
Movie theater.
Okay.
Like in the theater?
Like in the theater.
So you like to create memories.
I got a lot of those.
Oh, that's good. That's good. No,
That's the
for
only
real.
thing I remember.
His memories.
No doubt.
That's the only thing to hold on to.
You right.
Yeah.
And for us men, that's what it be. You're
Yeah.
exactly right.
Yeah.
They laughing, but they don't get it. I do. I understand. Yeah, memories.
We've had that question before. Did you answer the question?
What?
Well, you asking the question, you answer the question too.
Yeah.
What?
What's
What's
favorite
yours?
freaky place?
He always be trying to skip himself.
Like you ain't sitting back there.
Saying, though, you
Yeah,
know,
like I ain't trying to avoid the question. Get him there.
I know, right? I'm gonna be honest with you though. You know what I mean? I haven't ever really had, you know what I mean, nowhere that I would look at, you know, as a
Abnormality?
yeah.
Because you done been everywhere.
I have, and I'm
So it's just normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
wow.
you did your driving, so that
Okay,
would
is this-
explain it all.
Yeah, no doubt.
And if
Yeah.
that's the case, what would not be considered normal to somebody else that you have done it in?
Someone that would not be normal to someone else.
That since you done been everywhere, what's
Behind a dumpster.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Now that's fucking
fuck
scary.
that?
That's scary.
Because no.
Yeah, what?
It better have been a car.
I smelled the dumpster.
Hey, sweetheart,
Cause I swore it was ass.
I'll tell you, bro, I was about 15. I was about 15. Hey, yo, and my man, I ain't gonna put you out there, partner. You know, but my man was like, he came to me. We was out there on a late night, about 15, and he was like, "Boy, I got us one." And,
I got us one.
I got us one.
Tag team back again.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to do
That is so fucked up. That's all I can think of.
That
Like,
fish was dead gone a long time ago.
She did not turn us down.
he said, I got us when I'm
Yeah.
thinking like,
Yeah, that was.
I hope the line didn't break.
I mean, I guess if it doesn't matter, it is.
oh God. But no, I'm not. Cancel that shit. Don't put me nowhere near the motherfucking dumpster. I don't want to smell that.
And you know,
I'm kind of with you on that one. I really don't want to fuck a chick behind a dumpster.
No.
Man, shit.
I mean, that's like some fucking New York straight up
It better be
trash
a
and alley
cardboard
shit.
Yeah, better be a cardboard dumpster. Set fucking free.
Like, baby, hold on to this dumpster right quick. Hold on,
Okay,
make
hey,
sure it ain't no dumpster juice leaking out or nothing.
No. Make sure no fucking raccoons is in that bitch.
It definitely smell like trash.
Shit,
out
the
there.
fucking rats start running between her legs and shit.
But see, that's how you know that. That's how you know, as a kid, your stamina is way different.
As a kid, you probably just didn't care.
None of that matters. Right?
Well, I mean, dude, if you're a straight up teen, it ain't gonna matter where.
As long as you was getting it, that's all that was on your
And
mind.
a year later, I went to prison. You know what I mean? That's what's crazy, right?
Shouldn't have been doing the nasty behind the damn
I
dumpster.
blame it on that. I blame it on everybody.
It was the
that-
dumpster juice, and that dumpster juice pussy probably.
Nah, it wasn't none of that.
What's wrong
though.
with
It
it?
wasn't none of that. Believe that. You know what though? It all based to me. 75 to 80% of people that's in prison are behind prison bars for two major reasons. Number one is a woman.
Drugs.
Number two is money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, something to do with money. Yeah, like
Something
either
to do
money
with
laundering, drugs, selling drugs to get money. Yeah.
Selling ass. It's always something to do with those two right there.
Yeah.
The majority of the people. And mine was because I was already out on the streets at 13 chasing money. You know? 13 years old, I saw myself off the porch. 3 years later, I was in prison. So I got a message to get out to all of the next generation coming up because nobody gave me the message that your young ass need to take your punk ass back to the crib before you go to prison or you go to jail or somebody kill you.
Had some of
You know
them
what I mean?
babies.
Some
Nobody
of us
told
just
me
learn
that.
not to get caught.
You know what I mean? And that's what happened until I got caught. And that's the problem. That's the problem.
But that's just saying today's
Everybody thinks
time,
they can get caught.
everybody
It's
get
an endorphin.
caught.
It's an endorphin in your brain like
Yeah.
drugs. I got away with it.
But in today's times, there's so much technology. Everybody gonna get caught eventually,
Oh
right
my
or
God,
wrong.
we get recorded over 1,000 times a day and don't even know it.
You ain't gotta worry about old buddy down the street snitching on you. Your phone gonna snitch on you.
I got you.
Like,
You was in that
it's
vicinity.
cameras everywhere.
We saw you in there. How you know?
Oh, I see you going through this
We
traffic light.
activated your phone.
I
And
see you.
don't have a Google sitting on your damn countertop.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it, Alexa?
Yeah, I be talking to that bitch.
Yeah.
I know you like your Alexa, but I've never understood Alexa. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just get up and turn my own lights off.
Yeah, me too. I don't want nobody else to
I
come in.
can't. I just feel weird because it's like you have a whole nother person in your house.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. Dan,
Yeah.
this woman is talking about how she couldn't deal with Alexis, right? How about she got a washing machine and dryer? Turn on.
No, I don't talk to her.
Turn it off.
No. Ashley can make hers do that with Alexa. I don't have Alexa.
No, but you do it with your phone though.
But yeah, the phone. But I don't even.
I don't care.
I've
That's
never
still the
used
same
my
thing.
phone.
I mean, don't you gotta put the laundry in and shit and push the buttons?
She probably
you
got
have
a
to
damn
push your
robot.
button. No. Look,
Okay,
I'm
I'ma
gonna
explain.
tell my kids. Put this in there. I'm gonna start the washer.
Oh.
Because they may or may not put it on the correct
Oh, yeah,
setting.
doing it. I was gonna say, wait, they're fucking kids. They should be taught.
Yeah, but listen.
But they don't do
We got
that.
little ones too. They
about the
don't
black
follow
neighborhood.
all the instructions.
Okay, if
Black
you got
neighborhood.
7 and under, then yeah, don't do it.
Like,
No.
put the
Nah,
shit in
make
there,
them do it
close
too.
the lid. Mommy got the rest of this shit. Don't touch nothing.
No. Dan,
Yeah.
black women do not teach nothing.
My
You
kids.
are.
There's a difference
Hey.
between teaching and just doing it and then just watching you
I
do
think
it.
I have remotely
There's a difference.
started my laundry one time, and I've had my washer for like 2 years now.
Okay.
Because to me,
Okay.
ain't nobody gonna do it no better than me. That's just like when you clean your house. ain't nobody gonna do it no better than
That's
you.
true though, but
I want to be the smartest thing in the fucking house.
how are you teaching your kids if
Oh,
ain't
my-
nobody gonna do it better than you?
Hey, my kids, they wash their own clothes.
Yeah, they ain't got to
I
on them.
teach them. You don't wash your towels and stuff out of your bathroom. I'm not
You
washing
can't
them for
wash
you.
your ass. Simple as
I'm not
that.
washing them for you.
Well, I'm proud of y'all.
Like-
But how many of y'all sat down with them and showed them how much laundry detergent to go in there? So tell them.
Because I ain't trying to keep spending all that money.
So tell me what it is that you told them about the laundry detergent.
The laundry detergent in my washing machine, I have a high efficiency washer. So there is a line, you can only fill it to so much, right? So I'd be like, okay, you come over here, you put this much in there. If you have a small load, you don't have to fill it all the way up. But you want to make sure your clothes smell good when they come out. So most of the time I'd be like, fill that
Put a
shit to
little
the line
razzle-dazzle
anyway.
on the end.
Fill that shit to the line anyway. Like,
Do you know?
Put a little
do you
razzle-dazzle
know
on the
with
back.
the fabric
if you put
softener.
if you put more fabric softener or laundry detergent in there than normal,
It don't do shit.
they say it can also mess up your washing machine.
Yeah,
will.
they're in those high efficiencies. Yeah, but that's why if you don't on the high efficiencies, I always tell them make sure you put it on, even if you don't have a lot of clothes in there.
Yeah.
Put it
Some
on
extra
extra
water.
heavy because it's gonna put more water and stuff like that. So that's why I
because
always
the
say
shit
that.
don't use fucking water to wash your clothes anyways.
Right?
It's
That's why I hate the
high
new one.
efficient no water.
I hate them high efficiency. You know, I was so
Yeah.
mad
Give me
that
a
they didn't.
fancy top loader and give me the fucking water.
Boom.
I'm trying to tell you.
Boom.
But listen, I was mad because there for a long time they took the agitators away.
Oh yeah.
What you mean?
The agitator, the
When
thing
they
that's in the
started-
middle closed
yeah.
down.
Did they?
Yes, because me and her both had the same fucking washer. It was the damn
washing it? How was they
Cabrios.
washing it?
It was a Cabrio. That's when the Cabrios
Yeah.
first came out. I
And
got
it wasn't
one.
no agitator. Now we liked it because we could put
How did we get
everything
on
in that
this?
motherfucker.
Because
But it
we
wouldn't
just
get your
had
cars
everything.
clean.
How
But
did we get
yeah.
on this?
But we just got.
thought
We
y'all
got
was
on
doing
it.
random-
I mean, we can make it way wild.
It did.
We can
It
make
came
it
out of
way
nowhere.
wild because I like to
But
do shit on
listen.
top of one of them old washing machines. Now, I mean, we can make it way wild because I done did that one time or two.
Yeah. Well, mine ain't like that. Mine sit
Now,
on
you
pedestals.
get you one of
and
them
I
throwbacks
can
that
barely
wobble
reach
when
the
that motherfucker get
Oh,
to
then it's still
spinning.
perfect height. It's just up here.
Okay. Okay.
You heard it?
Yeah. Just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Hey, at
different.
least the man ain't got to bend over. He could just.
How do you call that?
Yeah. That's even good. Well, that's what, boy. I rate this girl go up. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another question that brought me because you did
Go ahead.
that.
Yeah, I'm listening.
I have always heard that I don't like the word white. Caucasian people, Caucasian men,
Okay.
like to do that a whole lot.
Like to eat pussy?
Yeah.
I know, right?
I mean, we like to get our dick sucked too, but
You ain't gonna skip me.
so equal opportunity. Here, I
Right.
guess?
That's what it sound like to me.
All right.
What's wrong with a little pussy licking?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean,
Not a damn thing.
I like to eat pussy.
Do you like it
too.
shaved or hairy?
Wax or no wax? You
I
like
mean-
smooth baby ass?
Plain, maybe a little landing strip.
No doubt.
Just so you know, it's grown.
So you know it's grown.
I've heard some people say that they didn't want no.
They don't want no
I mean,
smooth
dude,
pussy.
fucking, if I know a grown woman's fucking smooth as a baby's ass, it's still fucking fine. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I know, right?
I do not want to go into the jungle.
Yeah.
Where is it?
So in other words, you don't necessarily have a preference. Just keep that shit maintained.
Clean, maintain it. Yeah.
Everybody should have their shit maintained.
Some motherfuckers don't.
I mean, do you want to go down to the fucking jungle?
Some people might.
Somebody don't want to. Oh, I got.
I mean, once you see the fucking jungle, are you like, yeah, I ain't doing that shit, motherfucker, or what?
Have you ever did that before? Have you ever seen
Tell
that?
the motherfucker no.
Like, look down and go,
Nah.
nope,
You know
not
they did.
today. Shower, honey, shower.
Yeah. First. Have you ever
Shower.
experienced that?
Before the marriage, yeah.
Before. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. This is pre-marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want you to get knocked
Yeah,
out pre-marriage.
No, oh yeah. You're like, yeah, you definitely got a shower.
Cause I'm pretty sure if you've been with
But why
her
would
for
you
this
not
long,
want a
you've never had that
shower
problem with her. So then that's why
before?
you're still with her.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why. All right then. So anything that we talk about is gonna be
And
before
plus you
that.
just get comfortable, so you're like, fuck it, whatever.
No, she dropped that dun on that.
You know what,
ass,
man?
then
I'm
she
gonna
did.
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Dan. Hey, Dan, check this out, though. For real, right? What is the healthiest part of keeping a relationship
Yes.
strong? In your words.
I like
In
that
your
question.
experience.
I don't know. The last 2 years have been fucked.
So what would you say to
Up until
make
then,
it
then.
strong? Yeah.
Up until
What?
then,
Well, not
I mean,
even that. Just in your opinion, what makes a relationship strong?
Honesty,
You exactly right.
love.
Ooh, you know why?
Love.
I'm glad you changed that
But
up.
what comes with love, though?
Well,
Respect.
honesty.
That's what I was looking for.
Okay. Oh, well, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Well, you know
Without
what? Let
any
me ask you
respect,
something
there's no
though.
love.
So,
Yeah.
isn't truth, all
Part
of that?
respect, yeah, love, yeah.
I think most men don't get respected, and that's
true.
why issues do arise in a relationship. Now,
That's
there's
true.
many other things that can arise in a relationship that won't be good, like
Right.
someone can't keep their shit in their fucking pants,
Right.
Me.
Which is fucking horrible.
Yeah. No, I don't believe that. That's not always horrible. Sometimes
It depends.
on. It
but
does.
being
It does.
faithful is like the most fucking realest thing.
Well, then,
That's
like, what about
Western.
the honesty part, though?
Yeah, that's
Like,
right. What
that
about
comes with the
honesty?
But no, be in
honesty.
a fucking relationship. If you don't want that with somebody, then get the fuck out.
So,
But
so
don't let
what if
somebody
though
just
you
stay there.
love somebody, right? Since you said it like that, but that somebody really don't fulfill everything that you looking for, but you love them unconditionally, and you just want to be there anyway. But
That's a dangerous role.
it is, ain't it?
It is
it
a
is.
dangerous role.
It is. It
because
is.
you never feel satisfied.
Right.
It's like you got
Ooh.
one foot in, one foot out.
No,
Seems like.
nor do you feel respected.
Respected.
Right? So, usually when relationships go sideways, we'll call it,
Yeah.
it's because there isn't anything there anymore. There is no respect. There is no love. There is no care.
It's gone.
right? It's
gone.
just, it is. Right?
No doubt.
Yeah, if you've been with somebody for a fucking long time,
It's hard.
It is what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's
But-
the dumb part, though.
But don't that wait?
But not really, because I mean, you're creating something together, right? You're creating something together. Yeah, everybody's gonna have their fucking tiffs or arguments, whatever, blah blah blah. You work through it, right?
Yeah.
You don't just go jump out to the club and go fuck whatever the fuck you find,
Yeah.
right?
Wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. Explain what you just said though. Again, because I'm not following what you just said.
About being honest and
Yeah. But you
Well,
just said something about
like
the
if
relationship.
you like get in an argument and shit, or you have like a small
Spat.
Right?
Okay. All right.
You don't just run out to the club and just
Okay.
fuck the first.
Not out the
person that
small
you see.
spat. Not out the small.
Even if it's a big fucking spat.
I'm sorry, bro. That's how I mess up all my relationships.
I mean, if it's an ongoing thing, then
So you see
it
what
is
I mean?
it is.
So you see what I mean?
So if it's
I mean,
like,
I
so
did-
you're saying like if
I
this
was
is
a bad
repetitive,
I was a bad guy for a couple of months,
No doubt.
and I lost what I had.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I never ever cheated on her.
Right.
I was never unfaithful.
Well, then you wasn't no bad guy.
I,
You wasn't a bad guy. I don't care.
there's different variations of bad guys, right?
I'm sick of your shit. I get tired of you, but I love you. That don't make you a bad guy, cause you fed up, but you love her, and that's the reason why you ain't leave. You didn't cheat.
Yeah.
Did you beat her?
No.
Come on now. I don't care. Was you using really harsh words though?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll
Now,
call- we'll
that's
call-
a little different.
We'll use the real terms for it. It's
Oh,
verbally abusive.
verbal. Okay. Oh, that's understandable.
Well,
It's
I
different.
see a lot of
Because
a lot
words
of men do
words
that.
is way worse than putting your hands on them, believe it or not.
Well, I
It
think-
took me a long time to learn that.
Just because of the
'Cause that-
emotional side of a
Yep.
woman.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is. Y'all also, but we emotional like that
here's
too with
here's
words.
the difference:
Mm-hmm.
is a man's fucking emotions don't matter.
And a lot of
They don't fucking matter at all.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, yeah, we on to something tonight. I'm glad I ain't the only one in here.
I'll say in a lot of circumstances,
But-
each side's emotions aren't taken in perspective.
I want
and I agree. I agree with that better being said
But
that
I
way.
disagree on the terms where when you have that person that is telling you to talk to them, to telling you to open up to them, and you still continue to shut that person out.
Well, that's fucking different.
Well, I'll tell you something else though. If a person that's doing that, if they ever took advantage of that time, then I can see why that man don't do it. You feel me? So if I was talking to either one of you and you do that to me, and I'd be like, listen, man, you be talking to me like I'm less than, like I'm one of your kids, and then, oh, nigga, see, there you go, acting like I'm...
And that's the problem, because y'all always expect the female to react like that. Not
But
all
listen,
females are going to react that way.
If
But
it
this
ever
is-
happened
yeah.
in the relationship, that is the reason why we don't talk to
And
you.
what
Well,
I
no,
was,
I mean, shit. I mean, I bet most guys would actually love to fucking say what's on their mind.
We do.
It's just they
You're
don't.
right.
We're not given the fucking chance to.
Ooh!
what I was getting ready to say is I think sometimes
I'm not by myself
too,
tonight.
some men are so used to what they had to deal with in their past, and they have the traumas for their past relationships.
Get over the past.
But that's easy to say. No,
Exactly.
It is,
I'm the
though.
guy. I'll
But I
forget what
think
happened fucking 2 weeks ago.
that-
We do that. We do that.
I don't.
But I
They
think-
don't
I
do
don't
that.
for the last
Women
20
don't
years.
do that.
Y'all do.
We do.
Y'all
I
think
think-
y'all do.
We do. Until y'all do something else.
But we will remember if you're out in the club and you're hoeing your ass around.
Ooh.
We'll remember that.
Okay,
God.
that's past trauma. That's something that hurts you.
Yeah.
We don't bring it up like y'all do though. We would not throw stuff like that in your
Shit
face.
me.
What?
So
that ain't no man then.
I just say some
That's
men
a
will,
difference.
yeah.
That's a difference.
I remember
That's
one
not a
time
man.
I said something to one of my children's father. I said something to him a long, like, years and years before, and he brought it up to me like years and years after.
You know why?
He was like, "You remember that one time you said this?"
Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why he done it? Because that was something that really touched him. If we go back into our archives that bad to be able to voice what it was you done, that was
I don't
something that
even-
shape shifted
I
me.
think it was
or him,
more.
or whoever it is.
I
right?
think it was like a trigger.
It was.
Because what I said was not even. We were not together at the time, and when I said what I said, I just said something like, it was just like jokingly talking about how older women used to always say when you hit like your 30s or your 40s, women tend to go through a whole nother thing sexually, or go through a phase or whatever. And I never, even to this day, I haven't experienced that, but it was brought up to my attention, and I think it was because of his past trauma, where he had other women, that he dealt with, that one of them cheated on him and slept with his friend. Like,
that's fucked up.
you get what I'm saying?
It is.
And that was what
And
I.
that shit happens all the time.
But
Every
that's
day?
what I'm saying. That's like a trigger. So when I said what I said, he held that to me, even though I never showed no tendencies to do anything like that to him, or I never made any kind of anything.
It was just a
So
remark.
it was the remark that came up years and years later. So he held that
It's
trauma.
really like
okay.
trust issues.
Yeah,
So,
from that past.
you know what
Yeah.
though? Let me say something, right?
I'm
Women, y'all do things that you don't even know that you do, that puts a doubt in our head. The reason why you all don't know it is because men, we don't address it right then. We try to analyze it. We think about this shit first. Women get emotional. Oh, I called you 8 times. What was you doing? Well, I was on the shitter. I left the phone on the dresser. You feel me?
You're in the shitter for 45 minutes. What were you doing? Playing with yourself?
Check it out. You know that's what we do, right? We if you're in a
I was
relationship
looking
as long
at
as you've
Facebook
been
for
in,
45 minutes. I don't know what the fuck you were doing.
you know what
If
you
you
were
was looking
doing.
at Facebook, why you didn't answer the phone then? You can't use the Facebook.
I was watching a video. I was reading.
Yeah. There we go with
There was
excuses.
pictures talking. I don't know.
Yo, that's funny. But
Yeah, I think we all do that on both aspects, though. The men and the women hold on to so many traumas and things that we had in the past, instead of just looking at stuff and just trying to let go of what you had going on in the past. And everybody's not the same. Just because you've seen something in somebody else, don't mean it's the same if you see something similar in
so how
the
do we
next person.
differentiate that? Because that makes
It's
sense.
hard. It's
How do you
hard.
break that mentality?
Yeah.
How do you
It's
do that? How
hard.
do you? Because you know what? I seen this video, and I'm not gonna lie, because this is where I got this from, and this is absolutely true to us real men. The reason why it's hard for us to pick out the good women out of the crowd is because all of y'all do look the same. Y'all dressed alike. Y'all act the same. Y'all listen to the exact same horse music.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking
Hoish.
about because every woman is different in my eyes.
That's once you get the
when
norm.
I see you, I see a different woman. I see you, I see a different
So-
woman.
I think we all
This
have our
is-
different personalities.
this
and
is what
different
I
traits.
mean, right?
Everybody
Yeah.
does.
I guess what he means is basically when you look at a female, you see ass and titties.
Because that's what they present to us anyway.
See-
In our culture.
I mean, I
culture.
guess if you go to the club, then all you see is a fucking hoe ass and titties.
No, hell no. Then I go to
Until you
Walmart.
actually go up to that person and
I go to
start
Walmart.
speaking to them.
And
You go to you
you
can
might
see ass and titties
get-
everywhere.
You might get ass, titties, and hoish in Walmart. That's a normal thing
See
out
what
here.
I mean, then? See what I mean?
So it's
know?
ass and titties everywhere. You really got to look beyond the titties and the ass, and can she talk to you?
Hey, yo,
Does
so
she know
it's-
the alphabet?
Or can you
Count
talk
to
to her?
10.
Dan,
It's both ways.
Dan, so what percentage of your being with a person would you rank sex at? Where would you put that at on a scale? From
Like
one
how
to-
important it is?
Yes, the first 5. You gotta get the first 5.
in a
Where would you
relationship?
put- No, from the beginning. Before I get in a relationship, if your sex whack in the beginning, I can't be with you anyway.
Oh God.
And meaning,
I mean,
it's
is,
the type that
is trainable in there?
let's
Like,
put,
teachable,
let's put trainable in there though.
Okay, yeah. So if a motherfucker's got potential, like she said,
Yeah.
motherfucker's got potential to learn
Right.
to do something.
You just need a little
Right.
bit of coaching.
Right. So
Maybe-
what do
maybe he's a
trainable
little
look
bit
like
to the
to
left
you?
and not to the
They
right.
have to be.
What do trainable look like to you though?
Fucking everybody's trainable.
I wouldn't say that.
That is not
necessarily.
true.
Yeah.
That is not true.
It might take a little while for the other person to understand that they're getting trained.
That's true though. Let me switch that up. That's a good way to look at it.
Like,
You're
shut up, I'm
right.
trying to teach you some shit now, bitch.
Physical love in any relationship's very, very important, right?
Yeah.
That's it's fucking basically what a relationship is. It's all physical.
True.
The mental shit comes in after.
That's
right?
true.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
But
That's why I asked
you can
what
have
they
the best sex in the world with somebody fucking all goddamn week and have a 2-second conversation.
and turn you all the way off.
Who gives a shit? You're still fucking having sex with that all
There
week.
you
so,
go, then. So where
Yeah.
do that rank then?
I mean, fucking being an intellectual and sexual kind of gotta go hand in hand.
yeah.
I mean, you don't want somebody that's just gonna look at you like a fucking like deer in headlights.
That's right.
I mean, but physical touch is very important.
Intimacy.
It really is, man.
If it's a fucking hug, holding hands,
Yeah.
and
That's
kiss on the
right.
cheek,
That's right.
kiss on the lips.
So
Some
do
type
you
of
think-
physical touch is just
Intimacy.
like, the
A lot of
intimacy.
people don't understand intimacy does not mean
Sex.
just sex.
Right,
Exactly.
It means
right.
what you just
right,
said.
Right.
But just touching, just caressing.
Let me hold
just-
you.
So
What's up, Dan?
Dan, I got a question
That's
for
what I'm
you,
saying
Dan.
there.
So how
Hold my
important
hand.
Yeah.
as a man, right? How important is it to you to be touched? Just it don't gotta be sexual like you said, but to be touched. Doesn't that make you feel like you
Being
love
touched
and you
is
care
just
about
being acknowledged, right? So
Right.
that's fucking important,
it?
right?
Super
Guys
important.
are hardly ever told that. How was your day going? You're doing a great job. I mean, guys don't really want to hear fucking you're doing a great job. It's kind of stupid. I mean,
I think
right,
what
though.
he's saying
That's
is
crazy.
it's just
I mean,
it's
in
just
that-
that little reminder that hey, I'm thinking about you, or
Some
I
fucking
see
something.
what you're doing. I
you know, I just
appreciate
came
you.
off a fucking 18-hour shift. I somehow made it to fucking come home to cook, to run back out to fucking work, make sure everybody's fed, brought home fucking groceries, asked me how my fucking day was.
I know that's right. And you came home and cooked. What?
Bath water.
And you don't eat.
Hold up, sir. We're gonna have
You
to have
don't
some.
eat.
We'll have some bath water
And
ready
you go
for
right
you.
back to fucking work.
Word, right? You know, but you know what though? Eventually, women, to me, feel like you've been doing it. If that's something that you try to make sure,
I think
even if it's you know what I mean, like a man. If we go over and beyond, to us, what we doing over and beyond is picking up some of the slack in the house. Why do women feel like you supposed to? But if we be like go outside, well, I know y'all already mow your own grass, but I understand why y'all mow your own grass too. So I don't care what you say. If it was a steady man in the house, even though both of y'all got it, damn it, the grass should be mown by a man.
Who got what?
I think
You
in
about
the
to hit
last,
a nerve. Don't do that.
I think in the
She
last
got
like,
serious this
you
year.
know,
Did the
70
video
years, 50
freeze?
years, like things,
No.
things have changed, right?
I don't think so.
I think,
You
I
ain't
think
sitting there
things
with your
have
damn
changed.
stale face.
nothing moves. I feel.
This is empty. You want to throw it at him? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You want another one?
I would love another one, please.
Yeah. But so what I was gonna say is I think to that question I didn't want to cut you off, but it popped in my head. Some women do not understand what they have. You know, most of us women do not really realize what we have. Some women have men, like you said, that will go to work, come home, cook a meal, do laundry, do this, do that. And a lot of women are just sitting over here like, dang, I go to work, I come home, I cook, I clean, I do this, I do that, I do everything. But at the end of the day, the women that do do that or whatever, like, they don't understand that having a man in the house that is willing to pick up slack and do all the extras and go above and beyond that's something you just can't find everywhere.
You know, I think the roles go both ways. You know?
And I agree. It should go both ways. Like,
unfortunately, both fucking parents or both people have to work. That's
yeah,
the
now
shittiest
in
fucking thing,
today's
right?
times, absolutely.
You can't afford to just have
But
one
I will
person
let you
in the
know, like-
household
I mean,
trying
but
to
you
do
know what?
everything.
Some women are out there making fucking over, 6 figures and shit, and the dude's sitting at home fucking watching the kids.
But what's wrong with that?
I think it's cool as fuck. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Me too.
I think it's cool.
I think it's cool too. I'll do it.
Why you couldn't do it though? Tell me why you don't think you could do it. What?
About 6 hours in, I'd be like, okay, Corners.
So you just said like your
Everybody
mental
in town to
can
look
handle.
at. Everybody's on time. Daddy's taking a knife, sweethearts.
I ain't gonna lie though, I was a single parent to 2 of my kids. You know what I mean? And I did pretty good. I lost my first one though. I ain't gonna lie to you. After 5 years, I ain't even gonna get into the situation what happened. But I loved it. That was my first time getting away from having a criminal mind. You know what I mean? Because before I got my first child to raise on my own, I went to prison. You know what I mean? So when I came home from prison, I was still wild, still crunk. But when I got her, it took about 2 years for me to understand what love was. And that's how I figured out as an adult what my problem was. When people say they love me, I didn't know what that was. I thought they were trying to assault me because my mama used to do that, and she didn't really show that. And her way of showing me love was, you know what I mean, you better put your hands up, put your guards up, you know what I mean? So that's why I mistreated a lot of women in my life, you know what I mean? That's
So
why
what you really need is a fucking hug.
I needed a hug, you know what I mean? I needed somebody to grab me older, really, to tell me it's going to be all right and help guide my life, because the negative in my life guided my life in the path that I went on. But as an adult, when I got positive people around me, look where I'm at now in life. You understand? I done been about 4 different colleges. I done really been businesses. I done had 15. What I done with business was, I didn't know nothing about business, but I've been a business-minded person all my life. So being the fact that I tried so many different businesses, I got to the point where I learned business so well that I knew how to do the LLCs, the S Corps, C Corps. I know how to do all of that. You know what I mean? I know how to create businesses. But what I also learned while doing businesses was there's a couple states you don't want to do business in. You know what I mean? With, really. You know what I mean? And North Carolina is one of them to me. I don't know why people got jobs and businesses here, because North Carolina robs you.
That's every state.
And that's bad. That's the bad part.
That's the benefit of paying taxes.
That's exactly right. Triple. More than that, probably. But anyway. Through life, though, is what taught me what relationships really was. You know what I mean? I've been married twice, and it ain't got to be no front. Everybody knows me. You know what I mean? But like I have said in the past episodes, is I was the reason why all of my relationships failed. You know what I mean? Same reason why I'm the reason why my businesses only went to certain levels. It's because it be me stopping them. It be me causing the issues to make them like having an excuse of why I didn't get the, you know what I mean, 387 million. Yeah, you know. It's accountability.
I think we're all that way. Right?
Why is that though? Why are we like that though?
I think we're bred to just fucking work our asses off, and when we don't see something that's succeeding, we're ultimately hard on ourselves.
Right.
And I think that's generally with like every person.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, we all want better for ourselves, right?
Right.
Some of us aren't given that opportunity. It's just the fucking way it works.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
If you don't want your kids growing up in a fucking bad neighborhood, you get the fuck out of the bad neighborhood, right?
True.
You want to succeed in life? What do? You fucking succeed.
You work your ass off. I'm a prime example.
You work your ass off until you fall the fuck over and you get back up and do it all over again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it right?
No.
No. No one should have to work fucking 80 hours a week
That's
to
true.
feed their families.
That's true.
And that's what the fuck it is. Like, it's people out here can't afford groceries.
Fucking drain the swamp, dude. We'll see fucking how it works after that. Get rid of all those fucking money-making fucking scoundrels that don't give a shit about us. And we start that motherfucker over.
I'm telling you. All the motherfuckers is in there old as hell anyway. Like put some young people back in there. They know how shit works.
All of them in there
They
old as
don't
fuck.
got dementia.
I was gonna say we might not be able to talk about most of that. We'll fucking find out.
You gotta stop playing. You're right. All of that. Next.
But yeah, I did have a question though, since you did say something. How many times have you been married?
Uh-oh.
Once.
Oh, that's sweet. How many times have y'all ladies been married?
Never.
None.
What? Why?
I think that being married is a very big commitment, and in order for you to marry someone, I feel like you
Shit
really.
forever?
I feel like the person that you really marry, you have to make sure that you're willing to go to the end with.
Yep.
No matter what they do or whatever, they need to have the qualities for you to go to the end with.
Till death
Can
do
you
us part.
can you talk to me if we have an issue? Can we communicate with one another? Can we compromise on things?
That's kind of how I figured. I just get rid of myself first and then be okay.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, the person, whoever he may be who chooses to ever marry me, I need to be able to talk to you. I need to be, we need to be able to compromise on things, And that's the main thing for me. If you can't compromise and you can't communicate, what do you have?
Nothing. Sexual.
You gotta be my Clyde and I'm Bonnie. Like, you got to be there through thick and thin.
Like, exactly. Like, I mean,
I got your back. You got my back. That's just how shit's gotta be.
And
if you get sick, I'm gonna be able to. Yeah, you gotta
you're my
stay that
partner.
way.
We're going through this shit together. If we gonna struggle, we're gonna struggle together.
If you struggling, I'm struggling
right
with
along
you.
with your ass.
Like, if you sick, shit, I'm taking care of you. You need shit. What
you need some chicken noodle soup, baby. I got you. Just
And sometimes it just doesn't fucking work out that way.
Boy,
I
was gonna.
telling you.
I'm
I
telling you,
know,
Dan,
like,
I'm glad you're here,
relationship is
Dan.
not gonna be perfect.
It's not, and I think that's where people get it twisted.
But it's not supposed to be.
And you exactly right. That
It's
is
not
not.
fucking movies.
You're supposed to have
right.
trials and tribulations and go
Right.
through things and ups and downs. It's
True.
how you come out of that shit is what matters in the
And
end.
that's what I was gonna say. It's how you deal with it when.
Yes.
When you
Can
have a
Can
disagreement.
y'all work through this as adults
And
Yeah.
sometimes
and
it just
reason?
doesn't fucking matter.
I think it's the person though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's definitely
and
the
then
person.
sometimes what are we arguing about?
Because you
Like,
can still be the one person that wants it.
Something stupid.
like if it's something
And the other
stupid, why
person
would we
doesn't.
just be like, hey, let's just let this shit go.
Why
let's
are we
just agree
arguing
to
for
disagree.
what?
If we can't agree, let's just agree to disagree. We can agree
If
to
it's
disagree.
worth raising
and
your
go on
blood
something
pressure
else.
for, then if it's worth raising up your blood pressure, then go
on
ahead.
this one. I'm glad I'm hiding on this one.
Like
Yeah,
if it's worth
yeah.
raising your blood pressure, then
Oh shit, mine was raised before I walked in the door.
like
But I can say I have had lots of people to ask me why I'm not married yet, and I do think that I don't want to commit to someone wholeheartedly and say that to death do us part, because to me that means a lot.
Okay, so here's the question:
Yeah.
Are you with somebody right now?
Good question, Dan. Good fucking question,
You know what?
Dan.
We're gonna dwell. We're just gonna dive.
I like how you did that, Dan. You came with a good. And he interviewing y'all. I'm
And
proud
I
of you,
like that,
Dan.
though. I like that. He's
There
not
you go.
scared to talk.
Answer the question.
interviewed, though.
Both of you.
But this is
Both
the
of
whole,
you.
no, this is the whole part of conversation.
It is
right?
though. It
Yes.
is. It is. Are you
So-
with somebody? Both of you.
Are you with somebody?
I do have.
Are you with somebody?
I was gonna answer the question
It's
in the
just-
best
it
of
sound-
my ability.
Dan, can I ask you a question, Dan, before she finishes her?
Say
Yeah,
yes
go
or
ahead.
If you
no.
don't
Answer your
mind.
question.
Yes or
Dan,
no?
do you, thank you. He already knew. That's how I'm so glad he here.
But sometimes y'all won't quick, like y'all minds both thinking like though y'all so.
We men. We men.
us women are more emotional.
But here's the deal: we're not hiding behind the question.
Yeah, I'm not
we're
hiding
answering.
behind the question, but I just want.
Ain't that what they do, Dan?
No,
Ain't that what they do?
No, but
Ain't that what they do?
But it's okay for her to say,
Am I in a relationship?
I'm in a relationship, yes, but
Yes.
I don't really, I can't say
Am
I
in
love
a
it. I love
relationship?
it.
I am currently in a relationship. I have been in a relationship for about off and on for about 10 years, or probably more than that. It's probably more than 10 years.
I'm not
Do
gonna
our
lie.
relationships have their ups and downs? Absolutely. They do. But sometimes you have to weigh out. Like you said, sometimes you have your good times and sometimes you have your bad times.
Yeah.
But sometimes you really have to sit down and think.
what the scale look like?
So, Ashley, are you in a relationship? He was asking you too.
I am not in a relationship. I currently have a friend that I do talk to.
Dan, have you ever been in a situation like
That's-
that? Not to control
I mean,
Ashley.
that's important.
Have you ever been in a situation like that? Were you just a friend to a woman?
Oh, fuck yeah. A
Okay.
lot.
Now go ahead and finish, Ashley.
Yeah, fucking sucked.
I am currently on a healing journey after a 11-year relationship.
Wow.
So me trying to run back into a relationship is not something I'm trying
It's nice.
to do.
It's not important.
No. So that's why I don't even like to call it a situationship between me and this person. It is more along the lines of, I don't know, he's my real good friend with benefits, I guess you're gonna say.
I mean, for benefits, still
But-
fucking cool.
But
it's
I will,
all good.
it's also giving me time to really get to know this person. If it progresses into something more, I'm okay with that. If it doesn't, I'm still okay with that.
Yeah, you're not putting all your emotions out there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure whatever I get myself into the next time is something.
I mean, if you just got out of an 11-year relationship,
I'm not trying to
ready
rush
be
into
like,
nothing.
Yeah.
I'm chilling over
But
here.
this is
You
my
should- you
question
should be
now
enjoying
that we're
yourself
talking
now.
about it though. So when you do put a lot of time into a relationship, when do you just decide to throw what's your deal breaker to throw in the towel? Like I can give you some of my because to me, like I said, if we can't even communicate or agree to even disagree or anything, like if we can't have a simple conversation or nobody wants to put in any time or effort or anything into the relationship, then why are we even,
What's the
so
purpose of
what's
it?
your
for,
opinion?
For me personally,
Yeah.
I mean, I think what broke me was the whole fact of just being a guy on the fucking couch. And being at work all the time.
Oh,
And just
my
not-
God.
And not being like the
Cater
fucking
to.
husband.
Yeah.
Right.
So you
right.
would just kind
I
of.
don't fucking need to be catered to.
Well, I do.
You
I
would
know
kind
you
of
don't.
rush to
No,
the
wait,
side.
I need to be acknowledged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
cater
need
to
to be
me though.
catered.
Yeah.
I don't want you to fucking rub my feet and fucking.
I want mine done.
You know what?
Yeah.
It would be fucking nice.
You
to
just
get
want
a-
somebody to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to be like, hey, you just got off a fucking 20-hour shift. Would you like a back rub?
Hey, bro, listen.
Fuck yeah, that'd be great.
I believe in speaking things into existence, right? So that's why I couldn't agree with that. I'm nitpicky. That's how I know I mess up all my relationships because I do have expectations. You know what I mean? And if you want me to be the man of this house, then I need you to take care of me also. You're my doctor, my pedicurist, my nurse, my wifey, my wife, my lover, my sex doll, my everything, right?
Okay, now I got a question. I got a question. It's burning. It's burning right now. It's burning right now.
Okay.
Whew. Okay, so
She didn't say.
if you want
And if I fall out my chair because I'm
if
over
you
here feeling
want
this drink,
her
don't
to be
laugh.
all of these things, and she's also a mother, and she's also doing all these other things.
Wonder
What if she
Woman.
works? What if she gotta take the kids to practice? She's gotta do
There's
this.
no excuse.
No,
You
you got to. She also has to have time for
How
herself.
How you ask a question?
A
and
woman
then-
also has to have time for herself just as
Can
well
I-
as a man has
can
to
I
have
say-
time for themselves.
Do you want me to
That's-
answer your
that's-
question
you're
or you
I
exactly-
just?
wasn't finished.
You're exactly
Okay,
right.
let her finish. Let her finish, Trish, first.
Go ahead.
'Cause
How
I'm-
you
I'm-
gonna expect her to be able to fulfill all those needs when she's still got to pour into everyone else in that household and pour into that household? She got to come home. She got to cook. She got to clean. She
I
got to
can't
take
wait
care
to
of
get
the
on this.
kids.
I gotta admit, my wife did a hell of a lot, right? She did a lot. She took care of the fucking kids.
All right.
I was at work all the fucking time. I hardly was ever fucking around, which killed me.
You took all the bills though. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I did take care of the bills.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
She worked half as much.
There you go.
But she was able to be with the kids.
Right.
She needed to be with the kids.
Right. Your job is to provide. Go ahead.
So that was a good working relationship for us because she wanted to be there for the kids.
Yeah.
I took on a lot more responsibilities, which
Right.
sucked because I was never home.
Right.
Now, God, that's got to put a strain on a relationship. I don't know what will.
Right. True indeed.
I mean, come
Trucking
home,
did it to me.
I'm lucky enough to throw a fucking bag of spaghetti in there before the phone rings, and I gotta fucking leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kids could be in the fucking bath, laundry could be going.
Right. Yeah.
All of these other things are going
Right.
on.
Right. Right.
I mean,
But you didn't do nothing wrong.
it's kind of an ongoing joke with mine was, she was my fucking calendar. She'd be like, "Bitch, go look at the fucking cabinet. The calendar's right there." And I'd be
So
like,
she was also your assistant. You know what I mean? So that
I
lets you
can't
know that
remember
women don't
shit.
just have
I mean,
one job. Women don't just have one job. Go ahead, Trish. I can't wait. I'm
Okay,
going after you. I'm going after you.
Man, let me fix my microphone. man. Hold on, let me get this sip to the drink. But what I was gonna say is, I used to use this terminology so much. Being in a relationship, I was Miss Independent. And I feel like I was going to work 10, 12 hours a day, coming home, cooking, cleaning, laundry, still doing everything I needed to do. But at the end of the day, some of us women, I think this is where some men don't understand. Some of us women like to get, you know, the treatment from man, and some women like to give the treatment. And I think that's the difference in women. You have to find the right woman. Because even though I go to work and I do what I got to do, at the end of the day, if I
Preach.
you went home, you went to work too. Okay, baby, come on, you want this bag massage? I got
Preach.
you. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
I mean, if we laid on the couch and shit, we were watching TV and you just went like this, I'd be rubbing your fucking feet like a goddess.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it don't even take a lot, and a lot of women don't understand that. It don't take a lot, and I understand where Ashley's coming from, because sometimes I feel like a lot of us women feel overwhelmed. So when a lot of us women get overwhelmed, some of us aren't like me, who think like I think, like, okay, whatever, but it's too overwhelming. With the overwhelmed feeling, the having anxiety, having to deal with your kids, and having to put on a front and act like
She might
everything's all
not
good.
mentally have that time, and it's
Can
not
I
that
go?
anything against the man. It's just she's got a lot going on.
And
My
that's
head is
why
in
there's
the air.
45-minute showers.
I got my.
Look. Hold on. But
got
I'm
my
not
hand
done
in
yet. I'm not done yet.
Go ahead.
But what I was gonna say is there are women who understand. I'm not gonna say that that's our job as a woman, because women they're gonna be listen to this bitch.
Ooh.
But I'm old school when it comes to a lot of things. That's how I was raised. You know, I seen my grandmother take care of
She
my
took it back to the
grandpa.
grandparents.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I seen that.
Yeah.
My grandpa used to get up every day and go to work, come
Ooh.
home. You think my grandma
Ooh.
didn't have his bologna sandwich
Ooh.
and his Pepsi
Ooh.
ready when he got
Before
home?
you got yours.
Before he got, like, come on now.
Yeah.
Like, we, I think us
hand
as
is
women
in there.
have things so twisted and confused.
Ooh.
Even though we still go to work, we used to not have to. But at the end of the day, we still have to be a woman. And for me to be a woman, I feel like I still have to, I had to do all my things I'm supposed to do.
You
Be a mom, be a
superwoman.
wife, be a,
Superwoman.
But a guy's doing the same.
But I was
Thing.
gonna say too though, like sometimes, like you said, the
Superman.
man can help as well, and I think some men don't
So-
understand. It's the simplest stuff that
now,
can help us.
some men don't. I mean,
Yeah,
that's,
my
that's a very good fucking point.
Go ahead.
My turn.
Go ahead.
Yes,
Oh,
Daddy.
oh.
Yeah.
Ron, please, yes.
So check this out, right? So we all in here got different personalities.
Yeah,
Right?
Thank goodness for that.
or it'd be a dull room. Huh?
It would. It was bored as hell in here, or
I'd
funny.
be sitting like,
You know what I mean? Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is what I was gonna say, right? You know, I noticed that a lot of people want to compare chess to life, right? In which it is a lot of resemblance, chess and life. And a lot of people want to talk about the queen. Oh, the queen is the most dominant on the right? So check this out, right? But what everybody failed to realize about that queen, she do whatever to protect that king. She do whatever to make sure that king still love her. She do whatever to make sure that king don't just lay over and just die and just give up on all the board. Because once that happen, everybody dead. If the king died before anybody on that board, the game over.
But the king's responsibility is to take care of the wife
So-
and the family.
You know how the king take care of the wife and the family on the board? By giving them strategic thinking. I need you to move over here. I need you to go all the way up here. I need you to make this L shape so that nobody gonna be able to come in this area. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit back here and I'm gonna control things. But if you ain't willing to listen to my instructions, because you think that because I'm a man and you can do what you do, it's not the same. I'm stronger than you. You know what I mean? I don't think emotionally. That's the difference between men and women.
And that's the problem.
That's
I got
not
a
the
question.
problem. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. What's your question?
So
Since you didn't want to let
we
me
always
finish.
like to talk about balance,
Okay,
right?
that's right. That's right.
So is the man and the woman not like the yin and the yang?
Exactly.
Supposed to be.
It's exactly.
And in order for it to balance properly, the woman has to be
Submissive.
the woman, and the man has to be the man. But they come
Authoritarian.
together and they form a perfect balance.
Well, that would be great if we weren't living in the society that we're living in now.
Westernized.
No.
Women went on a
Taxation
march in the
fucking work.
60s and had.
Don't put them heifers back in the 60s
Wait a
on
minute.
me.
It's
But that's
already.
why
It's
you
too
gotta
late.
work.
Thank you. Thank you. At least you admit it.
Like
At
that's
least
how
you
we
admit it.
working now.
That's
I'm
why.
just
That's
saying.
right. She just told you what you just said.
My
she just
ancestors
called up.
was in Africa. They wasn't the fuck over here.
Your ancestors
She
was not
taking
in
that one.
Africa.
Ashley said she not taking that one.
Your ancestors was already
Ashley
Oh,
here.
said she mad they went on that
Your
march.
ancestors was already here. They did not come over here on
Ashley
that
said
boat.
she want to be at home.
So listen,
Y'all
this
can't
is,
see my eyes, but they fucking rolled up in the top of my
You
head.
want to be my sugar plum?
I don't blame you though.
Ashley, look.
I said, you want to be my sugar plum?
Oh God.
So Ashley, you ain't never ever dated a white gentleman, and I hate to say it like that, Caucasian gentleman.
Why
Is that
don't
what
you
they
see
do?
if
I have not
Why don't you see
dated
a fucking
one.
cracker? Have you ever dated a cracker?
I have not dated one. I did have relations with one time,
Okay.
and
How was that experience?
Oh God.
Don't lie.
Oh yeah, we
You picked the wrong
This one's
one.
coming good.
Ashley can't even talk.
Was his pee small?
I mean, it was average, but
Average Joe.
no, I mean it was. I guess the regular size. I mean, I didn't measure it. I felt it. If that's what you asking, I felt something going the fuck on.
She said she felt it. That's
I
all.
felt it, so something was going to fuck on. But no, like he scared me a little bit.
Hey, you know what,
Did he put you in
Dan.
the positions that you did not want to go in?
No, he was just making unnecessary fucking noises.
But I thought you liked the
I
noises.
thought they.
No, not when you sound like the fucking Hulk.
Wait,
No,
That's funny.
no,
She said the whole.
no.
Dan, I got a question for you, Dan.
No,
Not to change the
I was ready
subject,
to get the fuck
but
up. And
have you ever? What is your type though? Do you like slim, skinny, thick, BBW, SS, BBW? What do you like in
man,
women?
you fucking saying initials. I don't even know what the fuck you talking about.
Slim size women, thick women. Like, what is your preference?
Just say
Big,
just say
beautiful
big.
women, skinny
Small.
women.
Do you like
No.
mom
Short.
bods? You know how they say people got dad bods? You like moms? Like, do you like?
Soccer
Whatever.
moms.
Hold on.
What them motherfuckers consider a
Hey,
mom bod?
hey, right now it's been a while, so you know what? I ain't got no goddamn preference. I don't
You said, yeah, I want you. I want everybody.
He said, just bring it.
But listen, I didn't get to answer
Hey,
the
what you
question,
doing after
and
the
this is
show?
a very interesting question. And I'm mixed, so the question they asked you, I'm mixed, so I've never been with a white person ever.
Why?
I just haven't.
You just never had that
I
opportunity.
feel like, I guess that would be, I
Or-
guess, but in other aspects too, I feel like, growing up in a mixed, like being mixed, I only was around my white family. I was never around my black side of my family.
You got tired of looking at the white people?
It ain't even that. To me, it was, when
Okay,
race.
I could relate to that one. Fuck.
But I think it was more along the lines growing up in a household. I'm mixed. I had my sister passed away. She was mixed as well. But I do have two brothers that are twins that are just white. They're white completely. So I feel like
They
growing.
albinos?
No, they're white.
I'm just kidding.
But I feel like growing up in a household that was predominantly white, and when things do go on, like in the real world that deal with race, and it's never brung to you. I know being a kid, you don't really know race, but
you shouldn't know race.
you shouldn't. You're absolutely correct. But I do feel like when you do get older, and you do know race, is your family standing behind you if you out there marching for half of you? You know what I'm saying? But it's like a war that go on.
Depends on what you're marching for.
Exactly, but it's
But
still.
are you marching for the right side or the
But
wrong side?
that's what
But
I'm
what is
saying
right?
though.
But
But
what
what
is
is
right?
right? That's what I said. That's a war. So it's like you feel some type of way if you do go out here for certain things,
I think
you
I
feel
know-
like you're
I
stepping
think
on
I
the
know what
white
you might be-
toes,
I think
and
I
then
know
if
what
you go out here for the black people and you don't say nothing, you feel like you're not. You're
not supporting.
You're not supporting your other side. But to me, it was not having the family to support the black side. I should never have to explain myself to my family.
But why not just support your fucking local person?
But absolutely. But my thing is, a lot of times too, I feel like people were so uneducated on things that do occur and do happen. Like on certain situations, I remember one time, I love my mom. We might not have the best relationship. My mother is white. But at the end of the day, I remember one time I explained to her a situation that was going on within the black community, and I had to explain it to her. My thing is, if you have a mixed child, you should always ask your mixed child, what's going on in their head. If you ever need to go,
How do you feel
I'm
about
going to
this?
stand behind you no matter what.
So I mean,
But-
I know this is gonna get a real fucking personal question. Was your dad there?
No.
But you know what? I keep
So-
asking that question.
So you couldn't get both sides of the family because you didn't have. You got one and not the other.
Right.
Okay. Be fortunate enough to have the one.
I am fortunate to have that, but I still feel like too.
You missed out on it.
She did.
I feel like
On
okay,
opportunity.
yeah, but I feel like okay. So let's say I did go and have a white husband, or something. If I have a white husband, my white husband better stand behind me 10 times. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah,
there's
we're gonna be
but
standing
you know-
right behind your ass.
Yeah.
about
He said we're
15
gonna
feet.
be. I know that's right. You heard him. We're gonna be. He trying to tell you something.
But I'm just saying,
I already
like,
know how it is because I'd be fucking running, be like, "You handle that, I'm out."
And he said he behind
I
you.
meant like,
I said behind you. I didn't say I did.
yeah. But when it comes to any aspect of when it deals with races, it's very touchy. And I've seen like other mixed people say the same thing. You feel like you offend one side if you stand up for this side. Then you feel like you're not doing enough if you don't even stand up.
How about fuck everybody else and feel the way you feel?
But how can you do that when you're mixed?
You still feel the way you feel.
But
Thank you.
You're still
See-
gonna feel divided.
Listen. This is what Dan
No,
is trying
I
to
get
tell
what
you.
he's saying. I
You
get
don't,
what
you don't
he's
think
saying.
I don't feel divided?
I mean, I'm sure,
I
but
am.
Well, Dan, you can't, cause you straight white. You mixed. She's trying to tell you that
I didn't mean it in that
I can understand what he's saying. Like,
aspect.
in some way in his life, he's gonna be feeling
when
the
you're
outsider.
in the group.
You're gonna feel some type of way,
Yeah.
regardless of what the situation is.
so okay. Let me.
I don't mean this situation because this situation's
let
fun.
me explain this to make more sense. So going to holiday events, I'm the only black person there, and there's racist people in my family. So how am I supposed to feel? You know what I'm saying? I never fit in with them.
That's a fucking tough one.
You
get
it's
what
like
I'm
you
saying? I
always
don't fit in
feel
with
uncomfortable
them.
in an environment where you should feel nothing but love and comfort.
I'm not
yeah,
white enough.
I guess if Grandpa Bobby's a fucking racist bigot, it might be kind of hard.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I have racist people in my family, so going to family events is it's kind of awkward being
That
the only
says a lot,
black
though.
person
That
in
says
one
a lot.
room. But then when you go to the black side, I'm not black enough to be over here.
Yeah, so now they're racist towards you.
But that's why I said mixed people have the craziest part. And I guess that's why I always, like when you said, like, have I ever been with a white person? I guess that's why I always have been hesitant because I don't want my kids to ever have to deal with the things that I've had to
You
deal
know what
with.
you should think of? You got the best of both worlds.
I mean, absolutely, but
Dan,
You should feel blessed.
Dan,
What?
have you ever experienced your parents or your grandparents or of that of such use the word nigger?
No.
Oh,
Have
No.
you ever experienced
Never.
racial slurs? It ain't got to be that word. Just,
No, on my mother's side, they were part of the Underground Railroad, so yeah, we don't believe in that shit.
So can you imagine what she's saying, that to be born into a world
Yeah, she's
where
getting hate from both fucking sides. That's
ain't that weird?
bullshit.
Ain't that something to have to live through?
Yeah, the only way you'd be able to feel it is to live through it. That sucks.
That's right. Exactly. That's all she was trying to say. I
Because,
think.
you know, I get what she was saying. It's,
Right.
It's fucked up.
Right.
Because no kid.
it's like you don't feel like you fit in anywhere.
and
within
that's
your own
why,
fucking
yeah,
family.
and that's why in my personal opinion and
I fucking get it.
preference,
I
I
get
feel
it.
like races shouldn't mix together. I know it happens, but I do know that there are certain people in the world that won't
mean,
make
if
you
we're-
feel like that.
But if if you really want to go along, we're just fucking people, and that's all we
Absolutely.
are.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
True indeed.
But what about the quality?
But then it's the raising of the elders that fuck everything up.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I remember having cousins that couldn't come to Christmas dinner because, if they're going to be there, we're not coming.
I mean, my uncle from my mom's side, like, when the first time I came out here, he said,
But as soon as a bitch is rich
He
and
goes-
famous, they're gonna be like, "Hey, cousin."
he goes, there's two things you don't ever fucking say around here. I don't want to hear you say shit. Wrestling is fake, and there will never be a bad comment out of your mouth. Didn't fucking matter what it was, but it better never be a bad
Yeah.
comment. Okay, Uncle, fuck, dude, but hey, wrestling is fake. Boom! That has a shit out of me. I was like, well, good, I better not make any more comments about anything else.
Yeah.
That was
I
the
feel
fucking
you,
lesson.
Yeah.
But, I mean, a lot of friends growing up, half and half. Yeah, I get it. I understand. I won't be able to understand it.
Yeah.
I won't be able to ever live it. I get it. I understand it. That sucks.
But I don't think a lot of people understand, like you said, a lot of people don't have an eye-opening moment to really understand when people are mixed how they really feel. Because you have this part of you, this side of this family that hates you. Not saying that your family necessarily hates you, but even certain people in your family might hate you. But then when you try to go to the other side, most of the time
don't
you're
feel
not
welcome.
welcomely open because, you got good hair. Oh, you got light skin. Or you this or you that. You're not black enough to fit in with the black side, and you're too black to fit in with the white side.
So not all chocolate
So
is the
you
same
just,
chocolate or what?
right out here by yourself, like.
That's why you come over here with the brown people.
I mean, you can come hang out with me. I'll treat you the same. I don't give a fuck. I mean, you can still, you can still be my sister and be my sister.
That's true though.
And that's what I'm saying. You do have some, people who are like that, but I think a lot of mixed people don't ever get that opportunity to.
I
have
can't
that.
necessarily speak
I've seen
for.
some that have, but not a lot.
I can't speak for mixed people, but I have mixed people in my family. My nieces are mixed. My brother only dates white women.
Uh-oh.
Wow. I guess the next question is, why doesn't he date black women?
He says that we have too much attitude. He loves his sister.
Uh-oh.
He
Uh-oh.
loves his
we
sister.
into
So
something.
he loves his sisters, but he doesn't love his sisters enough to want
Ooh.
to.
That's deep.
Pull him
dude.
down.
No, like his biological sister. He loves black women, but he says he does not think that he can mentally deal with a black woman's attitude to be with her. And I'm just
I'm gonna
saying
get a
that
bill.
maybe he is saying that white women may be a little bit more submissive.
Hey man, listen,
But
let me
I don't
tell you
know.
something.
Our son
Okay,
just
go
might be
ahead.
dumb enough
Okay.
to fall into it.
What is it, Trish?
Hold
What is
on.
it? Go ahead, Trish.
And even though the way I am, the bad part is my oldest son, he does not like black women either.
I've only known him to date one black girl.
And that was her daughter.
That was
So
my daughter.
check this out, though.
see,
He said the same thing.
But how is that trained or how is that shown? Right?
But
So,
this is what he said.
is it a culture thing or I don't know. Cause
He said the black women that he's had dealt with or he experienced going to school with, he said they were loud, they were ratchet, they were just drama.
Ooh.
And just like your brother said, he likes a more toned down woman. And I think that
can't you find the same shit in a white girl too?
absolutely.
Exactly.
But that's what I was getting ready to say. Same thing.
Exactly.
It's called
But
fucking trailer
I think what happens is when we hear, like you said, when you were talking about the music and this and that and the other, we be hearing them songs, whatever, and we think we're gonna live that shit in real life. You can't live that shit in real life.
Y'all sit here and think that shit's for real, for real. It's not
That
for
shit
real,
ain't
for
real. You better pipe the hell down.
It's not out here for real, for real. I mean, it sounds nice and all, but who the fuck out there doing that?
And that's like when you said what you said, a lot of white women are more, I don't even want to say that they're not ratchet or whatever, because
Now you can
I think
it's the
a lot
ratchet
more.
ones the fuck out
Yes,
there.
it is. But I think that some men find that
Those are the ones trying to go
they
after
are
you, too.
more susceptible to being more feminine. They're more on their feminine where they will submit to the man. because the black woman listening,
But at the
over
same
here listening to
time,
this and that and this and that, and then they thinking, I don't need no man.
Or maybe
and then
they
at the
just wanna
same
follow
time,
into
but is that
trick.
man also
Yeah.
putting off that type of energy to make
Yeah.
somebody submit? It
Yeah.
works both ways.
and it do.
You
it
can't
do.
expect somebody to be submissive to you, and you over here acting like a bitch too.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
let me
you can't
explain
do that
something
if
to
you-
you. There's
If you
something
want
that,
me to be submissive, give me that
Listen,
masculinity
well,
to
this
submit
is what
to.
I realize about y'all black women.
Okay.
After a certain
got it at the
age,
bottom.
I don't care how much. I don't care how much masculinity a man give to you. After you get used to it, that masculinity don't mean nothing to you no more.
I think some people do get set in their ways. You're absolutely
it is.
correct.
Yeah,
That's
you get
the
too
truth.
comfortable.
I think that's in every relationship. I really don't even think sometimes it deals with age. I think a lot of times some people get so comfortable in that relationship, they don't want to put in no work, they don't want to put in no effort, they don't
True.
want to put in no
See,
time.
getting
They're like,
comfortable-
I got you, you here.
They think it's
Ooh.
gonna fix
Getting
itself, and they
comfortable is
don't
a
do that.
bullshit
But is that
out.
not what
That's a
most women
bullshit
say?
Out is
It
what
is.
it is.
And I think I've even said that. I think I've said that before, but I know that that's not enough. Because me being the woman that I am, that's not enough for me. Just because you're here in presence is not enough for me. What you might be here, but what am I getting out of you being here?
Right.
What
You're
am
just
I
a
doing
body.
to
Are
keep
you-
you here?
What do you want?
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you. What
Are you
do you
asking
want?
me what I want as a woman?
What do you want as a woman?
As a woman, as
I mean,
a woman.
has anybody asked you that before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
As a woman, you know, I have grown to mature, whatever. You know how some people are, oh, well, you this, you that. Everybody had their phases in their life, but I think once you really know what you want and you go after it, there's no turning back. There's no second guessing. But for me as a woman, I feel like I'm to that age where I know a woman is supposed to be in her feminine. You're supposed to go find a masculine male to lead you in the right direction. Like, I'm not supposed to lead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I might supposed to take care of
Lead
my
them
kids, make sure that you're good. But I need a man to take care of me and lead me in the right direction. You know, a lot of men don't understand. A woman is supposed to follow you.
So you want someone to be by your side.
Yeah, I need, like somebody to be by my side.
I need my travel partner on this
Yeah.
motherfucking journey we call life. Hot damn it!
I need somebody that can communicate with me, even if it's not going to be in a pot. Like, even if you're telling me something I don't want to hear, I still need.
I still need you to be able to do that.
I need you to be able to tell me what's going on. Like, if you got something going on, I need to hear it. I'm
What's
not gonna.
going on?
Yeah, absolutely.
But the thing with that
And like you
is,
said, honest. I just want you to be honest.
Yeah.
it's like, be open and honest with me, but be respectful at the same time. Because there's some people out here, okay, you can tell your partner what's going on, but they do it in such a harsh way, it deters the other person from even wanting to open up. So yeah, you sitting here telling me how you feel about me, what I need to work on, but you're doing it in such a harsh way that I'm not gonna want to come talk to you.
Yeah, but no one
when
wants-
I have an issue, because I'm not gonna
no
trust
one
how
wants to
you're
be
going to.
physically attacked while they're being talked.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I will say sometimes people, we have conversations at the wrong timing. Sometimes, you know, a woman needs to learn how to be submissive, and if a man's had a bad day or he got a lot going on,
Or
just
sometimes just drop the fucking attitude.
yeah, like just don't even say anything. Just like you said,
True.
drop the attitude and don't say anything. And you can revisit that conversation later, and you can tell the person, you know, whenever you do this or you do that, whenever you're going through something, you don't know how to perceive what
Whatever
I'm
happens,
telling
just a
you,
simple
or
conversation.
yeah, and that's
that
all I
shit
never.
went out the window a long time ago because
Yeah, everybody
people
wants to
don't
throw their
even
guards
consider
up.
it.
yeah,
Type
everybody
bombs.
wants to get
It's
in
like
defense mode.
as long as you say, "Hey, we need to have a conversation," defense mode.
That's why sometimes I hate
armed
sex
and
to
ready.
I've been trying to have a conversation for the last year and a half, and that hasn't fucking happened yet.
I
either.
cannot.
Some people don't
sometimes-
understand that.
Why that ain't happening
Some
yet?
people don't understand that though. Like some people, when you try to have
What
a
I get is-
conversation,
Not the right time. Now is not the right time. We can do this later. Well, when the fuck is the right time?
So why is it always on a woman's time? Is what he's asking.
Well, not only that, but whenever there has to be a conversation done, I sit down and listen. And I'm there. I mean, I might not fucking remember every goddamn thing, but at least I'm listening.
yeah. But that's good because sometimes in certain situations, sometimes other partner just don't
But
even
when
want
I
to
want to have a
communicate.
fucking conversation, it
Yeah.
just won't happen. But when we have to talk about everything else, it's okay.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, but
Why is that?
I think
Why
that
is it that y'all so is important
whatever it is that you all want to talk about. But when it comes to a man, right now, this is why you want to talk about this now.
Me personally,
Hold on, I'm getting ready to say something,
Yeah.
and I might put my business on Front Street right now.
Well, you already did that when you said you had a man. Okay,
But I'm just going to say, me personally, in like my situation, I feel like I want to be communicative and I want to talk, but I feel like sometimes men have been so shut down and traumatized in their life. When I do want to have a conversation, I get nasty attitude, or I get the attitude from the man, and that's why I'm just like, for what?
But don't,
Like,
It don't always be the man. It don't always be the man.
That's not to say that's not the.
Don't
Yeah.
just fucking try to draw it
No,
out.
but just like, no, what if it's just a simple conversation and it's always, what the fuck you doing that for? What the fuck, what do you mean? Like,
It's
you know what I'm
always
saying? It's
something
always
negative.
nasty or negative, and it's not even a nasty conversation. I never said anything to
See,
to trigger,
I'll joke around a
but-
little bit, or I'll question. If I
Yeah.
question something and repeat it, I'm the one who's the fucking asshole.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. So I'm guessing on the question that
So
you're
you gonna call
asking
him the
on
asshole for repeating the question that he wanted to ask?
No, but what I was gonna say is, so in my situation, I feel like sometimes, like, maybe it's on the other way around. So in my situation, is when I want to have a conversation, I get straight attitude, even though there's no need for attitude. It's like automatic defense threw up. So I'm feeling like if it's the opposite, it's probably something the same lines, but just a little different. Or it could be it's too much of a trigger. Like, if you want to have a conversation, some people just don't know how to conversate. Like, have that conversation.
That's true.
But
That's
when
true.
Or it's too much of a trigger because they're too emotional to really have that conversation, and they really don't want to touch base on it with you, period. And they don't want to bring it up because it's going to be too much of a trigger.
That's true, or sometimes it just feels like a fucking attack and not a goddamn conversation.
Because some
It's
people don't know how to conversate.
Yeah, some people don't know how to
very
conversate.
true.
Some people
So how do you
always
start a
feel-
conversation? How do a conversation supposed to start is the question for everybody in here.
Just like a normal conversation like we're having one right now. It should
like
never
a
be.
Well,
conversation.
it's different
Yeah.
whenever it's somebody you done been with for 10, 15 years.
Come sit down. We gotta have this conversation. There's a couple things
but
I
see,
got on my
sometimes-
mind that we need to talk
That
about.
But
don't
see, sometimes that seems like an attack, right? That's a fucking
That's
attack.
why I'm asking. That's
I
why
mean,
I'm
that's
So
the
then the other
gist
person
of
gets
it.
on a defensive, and
Your
then you're
delivery.
still-
I guess it's the delivery. How you're gonna come at it. Like,
Yeah.
You get on my damn nerves.
No,
That's what I said. Some people.
Remember how I told you, if us women being emotional, if you really want to go into a conversation, sometimes I feel like, I don't want to say wine and dine her before you have that conversation, but
No, fuck no. I want to have a goddamn conversation. I
But
want a conversation.
listen, if you want to have a conversation, just be like, look, you know I love you. No, I'm not trying to attack you in any kind of way. I'm not trying to
That
come
shit
on.
don't fucking work.
But listen, I'm not trying to come
Don't
at you
work.
sideways. But I just want to have a decent conversation. I'm not trying to call you out. I'm not pointing the finger at you. I'm not pointing the finger at
You want me to say? You want me to tell you something?
want this to be
You
a-
say that doesn't work for us. That doesn't work for y'all either.
No, that's what I'm
Because
saying.
we cannot
no,
sit
that
down.
right there, what she just said, doesn't fucking work.
And no, and vice
I've
versa,
been on
man
that
or
side
female.
asking
Because
that
y'all
and
men
saying
can't
it.
sit down and think that we're not attacking y'all when we try to come and tell you.
How do you say
Well,
it,
no,
Dan?
how if a guy comes up to you and says that shit?
How do you say it?
And you're just like,
How do you say it, Dan?
How we say it, then,
We're
man?
gonna role play. How we say it, Dan? How you go to your wife and tell her you want to have a conversation?
would like to have a motherfucking conversation.
That's how you say it. I like to have a conversation.
Definitely got some shit we need to talk about.
No,
But-
this is how I was
no,
said.
hold on.
This is how I was said.
No,
This is how I was
no,
said.
I'm
This is
a
how I was
teacher.
said.
No,
You,
but
you,
it is like that. It is like that. We gotta have. Do you have time to talk? We
I
have
ain't
time
gonna.
to talk.
You right. Why do we gotta go away?
But I'm gonna tell you why it don't work.
Wait a minute. Y'all been talking this whole time, and
Go
I
ahead,
get to
go
say
ahead,
something.
go ahead. But just remind
So
me.
just-
remind me
okay,
where I'm at.
yeah, no doubt. So Dan, the way that you just said it is absolutely right. But to women, we gotta beat around the bush, and this is one of them. Whenever you get free time, you think I can ask you a question? Why do we gotta do that? Why do we gotta be so emotional and sensitive and all of this just to get off what's bothering us? But go ahead, though. Holy
I was gonna
Ghost.
say. I was gonna say
I
this
don't
is
want
why.
nobody asking me like
This,
that.
this
You
is
sound like
probably
a punk.
why. This is probably why. But listen. This is.
But if I ask you any kind of other way,
But
I sound like I'm
listen.
aggressive. You see what I'm
But
saying?
listen,
So there's no
but
win.
listen,
Okay,
this
go
is
ahead,
probably
go ahead,
why
go.
in a lot of
Go.
situations the conversating don't work, and it popped in my head
Go
whenever
ahead, go
he was
ahead,
saying
yeah,
what he was
go
saying.
ahead, yeah.
Because you know how I told you as a woman how I would want a man to come to me and how I want him to approach me if we need to have a conversation.
How?
You know, it's the lack of intimacy. If you don't feel like, you know, you have any kind of intimacy, then you can't even have a conversation because there's no intimacy, there's no respect, there's no foundation,
There's no
nothing.
connection.
Years. And
Who you talking to? You know who you talking
The
to?
thrill's
Then?
gone.
You know who you talking to?
Gone.
Been there, doing that, like,
but you stay there and you're there.
and that's the problem.
Right.
That's the problem.
Right.
Is that not the
Dan?
problem?
Right.
So when is enough then? Like,
When did you
is
draw the
enough
line
enough,
to say,
Dan?
I am finished?
I've said that multiple fucking times, but I can't.
Right. None of us can,
I
Dan.
don't. I've always told myself I don't want my children to be raised the way I did.
Right.
That's the
Without the
hardest fucking thing.
both
right
But
there.
parents.
at the same time,
I'm only hurting myself.
kids pick up on energy so much.
they can
true.
feel when they're in
They
an
can
unhappy
feel
household.
when something
True
is.
indeed.
They can feel when the tension
True
is there.
indeed.
Do you not think that that's hurting them more?
It is. It is.
I know it's hurting them more because it's the false realization that they have their parents.
Right.
Right.
And I think I go through that on a daily just because.
You think I want to
You-
You think I want
you-
to drag my kids from fucking one house to the next?
And yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
But at the same time, no, you might not want to, but they might be happier that way because that energy, that
There's
bad,
no kid that's happy that way.
I mean,
I
not
don't
to
think
say
a kid because I don't
I'm
think
not
a
to say
kid
that they're
is.
happier that way. I'd rather have to.
We all wanted our
Move.
mama and daddy together.
I mean,
Absolutely, yeah. Like,
And I'm
There you
saying
go.
that now because my daughter went from seeing her daddy every day for the past 8 years to
Right.
not seeing her daddy except for once in a blue moon when he
And that's
pops up.
affecting
See,
her.
I won't fucking do
Yeah,
that shit.
I mean, I'm sure that she would love to spend equal time with both of us,
Right.
even if that is in separate households.
Right.
So,
I think
so-
that
so-
the
but-
staying in the relationship, the unhealthy relationship, hurt her more
Yeah.
or would hurt her more than having to.
Because
split
then they
custody
don't
with
know
her
what a real
parents.
relationship's
It's a
supposed
false.
to be.
It's a false
True
reality.
indeed.
Exactly.
What it is
She
that
sees
it's
her
a-
parents happier apart.
Yeah.
Yes, they're apart, but they're happy.
It's a false reality.
It is.
And
and
it
that doesn't
shows
work
them
for
what
no
we
kid.
don't. And I think it shows, but I think it shows our kids what we don't want them to have to go through. If you have,
That's the worst example.
yeah, it's the worst example that you're showing your kids as a relationship. You always want your kids to be in a healthy
I mean,
relationship.
I would sell
Every-
if it's not healthy,
I
don't
would
stay,
sell, I would
regardless
sell
of
my
what.
soul in a heartbeat to make it all just work.
And I mean, people, everybody's like that.
Westernized.
But I feel like, do you really think one woman can give a
Nope.
man everything he needs?
Yep.
You
Nope.
think so?
Yep.
Nope.
In a fucking heartbeat.
Then why haven't you reached that yet? If that's the case, why haven't Dan got everything that he asked for?
Dan the man.
Dan's never had everything he asked for.
Because it's impossible for one woman to give you everything you asked for, Dan.
Nah, I don't see it that way.
Then why is it that you don't have that, Dan?
Didn't push for it hard enough, I guess.
Even if you push for it hard enough, you know what you end up doing? You push her straight the fuck out the door.
And I will agree as a
That
woman.
is probably true.
It
And I will agree as a woman, I feel like we all know we can't be perfect. Nobody's perfect.
No, it's
Nobody.
perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
But could one person satisfy me? Yeah, I'm not looking for two. I'm
Yeah.
not looking for
Hey,
two.
you know what, Dan, though?
Yeah.
You remind me of one of my partners, though.
I don't want hoes.
Yeah, no doubt. You
In
remind
different
me.
area codes.
I don't want her.
Wait. Maybe I do.
Yo, let me tell you something, Dan. For real, just because of what you just said, right? Different area codes, and maybe you do. Dan, I'm telling you, I done lived that life too, and that was probably way back in the days. Whenever I, would have different addresses. You know what I mean? Might be one here in Hickory. Might be one in
I
Charlotte.
ain't got time for that bullshit.
Listen though, Dan. Let me explain something to you though. The reason why I kept disagreeing with you with saying that one woman can give you everything that you need is because I done lived it. And I know for a fact that I haven't met one woman that can give me everything that I
Maybe
need.
you just haven't found the right one.
You know what the
I
right
think
one?
you might get close, but I don't
That's-
think you'll get every need. But I
That's
think
why she
some
a co-host.
Men, I think some men are willing to settle for close.
You heard? You heard?
But I think a lot of men are.
Listen to it, Dan.
But what's perfect?
Dan, we ain't looking
you're
for
not
perfect,
gonna get
Dan.
perfect.
You're not looking for
never
perfect,
gonna
Dan.
Get perfect. You're trying
Dan.
to get as close as possible.
Ooh! Oh my God!
Right or
Hold
wrong.
on.
You're
I mean, I'm not looking for fucking perfect.
no, but you're trying to get as close as possible.
I just want someone to fucking love me.
But yeah, but you want, you get what I'm saying? Like you want a woman to do, like a woman to treat you specifically a certain way, or you're looking for something specifically from a woman.
You better stop playing, Dan.
And
Listen
you-
to these women.
I think in some aspects we're gonna have
Therapy.
You know when you go pick out a hotel
No
room?
fucking therapy.
Look, when you go pick out a hotel room, what do you look for?
The amenities.
The amenities, right?
I want the
Does it have a
I
pool?
want a soaking tub because I
Does it have a hot tub?
But
Amenities.
that's what I'm saying.
Amenities.
In the morning?
But when you
breakfast.
let's say you want to go to the beach or you want to go back home and enjoy yourself in Cali for a little
Oh.
bit, you look for a hotel that has specific amenities. It might not have all your amenities that you're looking for.
But you're gonna
But it
look
has
for the
a
one that has the
majority.
most
And if
amenities
it's got
that
all
you
the
have.
amenities, it's gonna cost some fucking
Oh.
money.
Yeah, okay, but it's
And
gonna,
my Rick
but it
Ross
probably
voice.
still ain't gonna have
Oh.
exactly every
Biggie
one,
Smalls.
right?
Oh.
But it's gonna come down
You
there
know,
close
some
to
of
it
us-
for the
some of
price.
us aren't that fucking difficult.
Yeah, some people aren't.
I'm nitpicky.
But some people aren't. But I don't think a lot of women understand that.
I'm
You know,
nitpicky.
and a lot of women aren't on all aspects, like we said. They don't have a
I'm
lot of the
nitpicky.
amenities. They may
Hey,
have a few.
Just give me pussy like 3 times a week. Give me a blowjob.
He just looking for a little razzle dazzle.
I ain't asked for it every goddamn day. Just give it to me at least 3 times a week. I'll be happy.
3 times.
He just said throw a little razzle dazzle in there every once in a while.
I mean,
He good.
spin around, fucking grab your head, what the hell?
Yeah, I feel you just looking for some kind of spontaneous at least. You gonna go do what you're supposed to do as the man in the house. Just I get what you're
It
saying.
used to be.
Yeah.
Used to be.
Well, this is what I've learned, right? Men will date down. That is a fact.
Not this motherfucker.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
Nope. I
Yes,
got
you will.
standards and morals, my friend.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, Dan. I
He
was
said,
just
"You ain't
telling
gonna talk
somebody
shit
that
about him
same
like
thing.
that."
I just told somebody
Hey,
the same
I
thing.
ain't going for no fucking lizard fucking.
Oh my God, I feel you. That's different.
I about
That's
spit my
different,
drink
Dan.
out.
This is what I'm gonna tell you, Dan. Though this is what I mean by dating down. Because you got standards and morals, that's cool. But if you can get those standards and morals out of a girl that work at McDonald's, you would date her.
Fuck yeah, in a heartbeat.
Thank you. Women
Why?
won't. Women won't. Women won't.
Most
why
women
would the
won't.
job-
Women won't.
Wait, but why would the job matter?
Because that matters to women.
Why would it? But if someone's a good person, what the fuck does it matter where they work?
Thank
Because
you.
some women's heads are fucked up.
See what I mean?
Some
Dan,
women are
This is
gold
why
diggers.
we wanted
They're
you
more
on the day.
materialistic people.
Well, then those just get whatever they
Excuse
deserve.
me,
They
guys.
yacht, they get
Excuse
hung out.
me. Excuse me, Dan. This is why I had to have you on the day because they had to hear the different side of the morals of the story, right?
Hey, believe me, if I was single and had no goddamn kids and a shit ton of money, I'd be on a fucking yacht in a heartbeat with
So you-
30 fucking women. I wouldn't give a shit.
Boom,
But I
boom.
don't, so I'm a normal guy. Living a
Right,
normal life.
right.
I only want normal things.
Yeah.
You know what though? Normal don't always consist of dealing with people that ain't gonna respect you as a man though. The man in America is being demolished every day, and we are letting it happen.
It's the demolishment of society. is the
And that's what I
And
was
that's
going to
what's
say.
happening. That's
I
what's
think
happening.
that the
So it's not
dividing.
just the man. It's
I think
both.
it was the whole aspect of trying to divide society, and then when they divided society, it became normal to divide the home.
Well, you did that. You did that with normal couples. Then you did it with people in general.
Yeah.
And then you put groups here. You put groups over here, and this ain't right, and this is right. What's fucking right?
There's not a yeah.
so damn divided.
And that's what I'm saying. I
They
think
have
when
to keep us divided.
because if we all together, we're deadly.
No, we're fucking unstoppable.
yeah, we're deadly.
You
Like,
better listen to him. Better listen to him.
so it's like when they divide all of us in the world, I think it was so much easier because we had that mentality. Oh, well, they divide us here, they divide us there. So Then they start getting into your home. They're gonna divide the home.
Hey.
Oh, your mommy and your daddy don't have to be together. Oh, we're gonna take care of your mommy if y'all not together.
Well,
Oh, we're gonna give you some food.
I'm gonna
stamps.
change
We're gonna
this
give you
up.
this, huh?
I'm gonna change this up a little bit. I'm gonna change this up.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Hey, Dan, for real, Dan, for real. Look at Ashley thighs. This is Ashley over here on this side. Look at her thighs. Dan, can you see them right there wrapped around you, Dan? Look, Ashley. No. What you mean, no, Ashley? Shit.
I heard you got a little white in you. If you don't, you will now. She's like,
No, she ain't. She done told you she done have experience, Dan.
She's like, okay.
She done experience, Dan.
Actually, like I'm gonna look at my
Hey,
phone.
Trisha saw thighs.
My head knocked
Dan.
off to nobody.
Dan.
You like some of that cream of wheat, baby?
Hey, Dan, look at Trisha thighs. Look, she got her thighs out there.
Oh, she already got a little white in hers.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Look, I got in the sun too. We both burning in the sun.
Oh, fuck, I look like a lobster.
Y'all can't stay at the beach long.
No.
I'll be like, hey, baby, give me back.
Yeah. Y'all taking turns.
They got us turn over rotisserie style, real
Ain't that what that
slow.
is?
Black people
Rotisserie.
need suntan lotion too, though.
We do tan. We do
Now,
get dark.
I just
we
burned
do
in about
peels.
15 minutes, but yeah, y'all get to stay a little longer.
That's funny.
Look, I'm the one at the sports events with the umbrella, like this, trying not to get burnt up because.
And then here's Dan's white ass right in front of you. Who's got sunscreen? Who's got sunscreen?
50, 80. What you know about?
Yo, I'm telling you, man, for real.
Absolutely,
That's wild.
absolutely.
That's wild. Yo.
Fucking white ass, crap ass running across the beach.
Dan, I'm gonna ask you a question though, Dan.
Yes, sir.
What is it that makes women feel like their priorities and emotions come before yours?
I don't know. I'm not a fucking woman. How are
That's
you
true,
asking
though.
a woman a question
That's
to a man?
Yeah. But still, you know what I mean? You done lived it though. So what did you get from experiencing a woman thinking that your priorities and your feelings and your emotions don't mean nothing over hers?
My priorities don't fucking matter. I'm a man.
Why?
I
Because I
think,
ain't got no fucking emotions.
You know what though? That's what they think though.
But
That's
No,
the
I just
problem.
cry in the truck where no one can see me.
That's the bad part that we gotta hide.
but I think some women are too used to being catered to. In this westernized world, some women just want to be catered to all the time.
I
And
don't
some
want to be
women-
catered to, but I just want to have that
But-
same love and appreciation that I'm pouring into you.
Yeah, I need it back.
Reciprocated at some point
But
in
I was
time.
gonna say,
50-50
Understand that
love
yes,
relationship.
I'm following
But-
you. I'm doing
but
letting
some
you do your
women don't
job.
understand.
Like,
But appreciate
if you're
what the
gonna
fuck
walk-
I'm
if you're
doing
gonna
too.
Walk with me. Walk with me.
Exactly.
That's
Hold
true.
my hand and let's
That's
go.
true.
But I was gonna
Understand and appreciate what I'm doing just as well as what I'm gonna do for you.
But I think some women fail to realize if your man fall short, okay, you can only be 25.
But doesn't everybody at times
But
fall
yeah,
short?
everybody goes
can
through
you?
life.
Can I?
But
now
the
pick up that for
50-50,
you.
normally we want it to be a 50-50. I want the same thing from you that you giving me. But sometimes if you can only give me 25, I'm gonna give you 75. I need to be woman enough to do the 75 for a little bit until you can get to your 50.
Boy,
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all better
Sometimes
listen.
men have mental days too.
Oh my
It's not
God.
just women.
Boy,
Men
hey,
go
yo,
through
listen,
stuff
man.
on a
I'm gonna say
daily
this, and I'm gonna
too.
say this live on here,
The
right?
only way it will fail is if the guy doesn't fucking jump back up and fucking go out and handle that shit.
Well, listen, I'm
But-
gonna say something. Hey, yo, you just said something that just made me almost melt, right? All
Somebody
jokes.
get the ice.
I mean, we
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
men
Because-
have
I know I
days
didn't
too.
hear so-
If we don't have a woman that got enough strength in her to straighten our backbones out, so we can walk out the next day with pride, because we only giving 20% to their 80%, and they still got our back. Oh my God, that's a keeper.
That's a real woman.
That's a keeper.
But I feel like a lot of women don't understand that sometimes men can't always be strong. Sometimes men have their days where you're gonna have to pick up the man, and like you said, we're gonna have to be your backbone,
I'm
and
not-
it's vice versa.
I'm
Sometimes,
not gonna lie, I got my 1 year fucking, where I fucking melt down and go crazy and turn into a little sissy fucking bitch.
but I really wouldn't even say a sissy bitch. You're just going through your emotions, and if you don't,
But it's
Store it
bad
up.
when you
We
don't
store it
have
up.
somebody to go through
Listen,
that
We
with you.
but
stored it up for the whole fucking year.
But
and it's
that's
coming
what
out.
I'm saying though. Like if you can't go through your emotions on a daily basis and you just hold your
Right.
emotions in,
Right.
eventually it's just gonna burst and it's gonna be
Right.
an issue.
Right.
So if you can't be with someone that can go through your emotions with you on a daily basis and be like, okay, I know today's not a good
That
day
ain't
for
fucking
you.
worth it.
Exactly, and I think that's the problem. Sometimes in relationships, it's both ways. Sometimes the man is a man that never wants to deal with his emotions.
Ooh.
He just wants to bottle it up
Why? Why?
and never go through it.
Why?
Maybe he's not given the opportunity to express his emotions.
But
I
some
mean,
people just
that-
don't want to.
Yeah, there's some people that just don't want to. My baby
And then
daddy
it's
like that.
It's vice versa.
My baby daddy is like that. I'm gonna call his ass
Like
out.
the-
He's just like that.
Some
We
men
get
are
treated
just-
like girls. We
No.
get treated like girls if we go through our emotional state.
Why?
How? When I'm telling you to talk to me.
Because once I start talking to you, you start talking to me like I'm a girl because I'm
No.
going through my emotions.
I literally don't want to say anything.
See,
to me,
that-
I just want
It's
to
too
be,
late. You done done it
But
before.
I
You
want
done
to
done
be
it
the
before.
listening ear, but see, that's the thing.
That's an aspect of
people get
different
so
relations,
people
right?
get so stuck on how people are. Like, I've been working on me. I have been changing. I have been doing this whole healing process. So I know during that time I have to look at my own self and realize what I need to change within myself in order to make things better.
Do you know most
so if I'm
guys-
telling
do
you
know
to
most
talk to
guys-
me,
You know most guys don't fucking work on themselves.
they need
True.
to.
But
True.
they hear it from the lady's perspective of, oh, I gotta do me. I gotta do me. I gotta
Right.
do me. Well, I'm just fucking sitting here trying to fucking figure out how the fuck do I survive?
Right.
No one's
Right.
no one's looking out for me, but
Right.
we're looking out for everybody else.
Right.
And so, I mean, but
We
what
are the
do you expect
protectors.
anybody
Selfish.
to do to help you along that journey if you're not even willing to open up to that person to tell them what's wrong?
So I think that in most
Yeah, if you don't do that, that's
aspects,
fucking stupid.
Exactly. Somebody's got to know what's going on
look,
in order to help you.
I've never had a man like that could actually come to me and tell me his emotions because he's been so tormented and been through hell
Traumatized.
before.
It's true.
But when
You
a
would think
man
that
do,
motherfucker would have a lot to say.
yeah,
A
but
lot.
But when a man do come to you, the first question you should ask would be, and I've had this situation happen where I was confused. I was like, what is the proper way? Like, my thing is, if you say you have some shit going on or you whatever, well, what can I do to make it better? Is there anything that I can help you do to?
Why is it that all women don't think like you just said?
Because they don't.
Why though?
Because a lot of women are only for them.
Yeah, and then if I can't, then you tell me what you need me to do to help you get through this process. That's the whole point of me telling you to talk to me. Let me know what's going on so we can both figure
just
out a
know how
plan
dangerous
so I can
everything.
help you get through this or figure out what you need to do to get through it.
Right.
Don't just leave me sitting here in the dark because now I'm wondering, well, what are you going through? How can I be of assistance?
I guess
How
that
can I
And
do
then
my
that
part?
That goes
It just
to us
goes with
being emotional.
communication.
How can
Yeah,
I
and
do
it
my
does.
part when
But-
you're not even willing to tell me what's wrong so I can try
But
to
a lot of women
change
too think that when it comes to that, it goes to, well, what did I do? It's not always what you did. Maybe they're just going through something.
Yeah.
Ask
And if
ask
there's
them what's
something-
wrong. Is there something you can
Rub my
do?
back.
Sometimes a
Or
motherfucker
what
just
would
gotta
you
go
like
touch
for me
me.
to do to help
Exactly,
you
that's
through
what I'm
this
saying.
process?
Kiss
Sometimes
on
it's just
me.
normal. Shit, we
Touch
can't all
on
carry
me.
the damn world on our shoulders every day.
Rub
Because that
me.
shit get heavy. I get tired of carrying
I
the world
should
on my
Communicate
shoulders.
with me.
can.
Like,
But no, like,
I don't want to.
you
Yeah, I
want
don't
me
want to
to be
either.
there for you, let me be there for you. Stop. Let your guard down. Stop. That's the whole purpose of me being there.
Yeah.
but yeah,
That's
absolutely.
valid. It's valid.
It is. It really
valid.
is. But you know what though? Our feelings have to come in play sometime. You know what I mean?
I feel like they do, but we all have to learn how to control our feelings, and that's the most part. In order to have a good conversation with anybody in any situation, you have to learn how to control your feelings. When you go to work every day, don't you control how you feel?
So you can get that money. So you can get that paycheck.
You don't sit up there and cuss at your boss man and get fired. But I'm just saying, you know.
I mean,
some
you
people
might
do,
cuss
but-
him out when he
but-
turn around and walk the fuck
Yeah,
off.
but,
Sometimes
Under
just
your
need a
breath.
dumbass.
Yeah, but when you looking at him in
But-
his face, it's yes or no, sir.
but
No, hell no, I ain't gonna cuss
That's
out my
what we
boss.
need
I don't
as
want that
men.
paycheck.
That's what we
Exactly.
need as men.
Exactly.
That is what we need.
Why can't we give the same respect to our partner on both aspects? And this is what I want y'all to think about. To
Homework.
Next week. This your homework. Why can we not give our partner the same respect, communication, and emotions
Dedication.
and dedications as we do our jobs?
Because you
I
get
need you to
fired
write
from
a
a job, you don't make
3-paragraph
no
essay
money.
and turn
What's
that
the
in next
difference?
week.
If you don't treat your
I guess
partner right, your
I guess
partner
you get
not gonna
fired
be
from
there.
posting or some dick.
But why can we be more dedicated to going to work and making sure we do everything at work?
Because they've trained us to fucking go to work and be happy.
But
And we're not.
but that same dedication you have when you go to work, make sure you give your partner the same dedication at home.
I mean, you definitely should.
Absolutely.
You better.
Well, you guys, everything been great today. It's been a great conversation. Everything went swell. Went well on Wednesday. We had Dan with us today. Dan, you
Dan
get
the
working
man.
wild.
Dan the man. I like that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bring
man.
Dan the man back. Yeah.
And until next
Come
time.
see ya.
Okay.